is being accompanied by his parents while attending high school. Michael went to state for marching band in Texas his sophomore year. He's also received state and national recognition for the Duke Tip Summer Program. After graduation, Michael plans to attend the University of Tennessee. Sifa Gateau is accompanied by her mother, Emerine Mouquet-Chuchwood, as well as Olivia and Leo. While at Clinton, Sifa was the percussion captain for 2 years, member of the track team for 4 years, National Honor Society member of the cross-country team, and Student Government Association. After graduation, she plans to attend the University of Tennessee, majoring in psychology to become a psychologist. Jimmy Smallwood is accompanied by his grandmother, Judy Weaver. While at Clinton, Jimmy is section leader for the trumpet. He's been a member of the band for all 4 years. After graduation, he wants to join the Army and be a part of the medical field while in the Army. He's undecided on what military academy he wants to attend. Ashley Smith, accompanied by Crystal Smith. While at Clinton, Ashley has been the band captain 4 years. Has spent 4 years in the band playing percussion. After graduation, Ashlyn plans to attend a 4-year college and study forensics, but at this time is undecided as to which college she wants to attend. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our senior band members. Next up, we'll be introducing the senior color guard. From the senior color guard, Shelby Quiles, accompanied by Sabrina Trenton Nobles and brothers Oliver and Trenton Nobles. While at Clinton, Shelby was in the National Honor Society for 2 years. She's also participated in HOSA for 3 years and student government for 1 year. After graduation, Shelby is going to college to become a traveling pediatric nurse. She plans on going to the University of Tennessee.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. We are coming to you live from the campus of Clinton High School in Clinton, Tennessee, for tonight's contest between the Gibbs Eagles and the Clinton Dragons. So this is Jason Arnwine, and got Blake Ellis joining me tonight. Blake, good to have you, as always.
Good to be here. Looking forward to a good game. Got 2 pretty evenly matched teams. Got a Clinton squad that has got a real good quarterback, can throw the ball. And so looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Yeah, on paper, it looks like it'll be a great matchup. Clinton is it's senior night for them, so they're you can see kind of finishing up some of the festivities on the field there. So congratulations to all their seniors, and be looking forward to that for Gibbs next week. So yeah, Blake, and like you said, kind of at least on paper, pretty evenly matched. Clinton is 4-4, Gibbs is 5-3. No mutual opponents, so kind of hard to judge. Off of that as far as how the matchup will go. But exactly as you said, Blake, the statistics I've seen, Clinton puts up a lot of yards. So Gibbs' defense will be tested tonight, and if we can slow that offense down, Gibbs has got I think a good chance. But it should be a good game on paper, definitely.
Gibbs trying to finish out the season right here, sitting at 5-3. Lost to really 2 good opponents in Anderson County and Webb. Anderson County, number 2 in the state in 4A, and Webb, they're Webb. They're always a good ball club.
Sure.
Got the loss at Fulton. You'd like to have that one back. You kind of feel like you give that one away. So trying to get a win tonight, and then got a big region matchup against South Dual next week, trying to finish the season out at 7-3 and roll into the playoffs hot.
Absolutely. Yeah, and like I said, we're sitting 3rd out of 6 in the region right now. Anderson County, of course, undefeated is number 1. Fulton is number 2. And like you said, Blake, that loss really stings. We, that's one of those you'd like to have back, but we got in, you and I were discussing earlier, a 21-point hole 2 different times and still got it back to 6 at the end. But that's one that Gibbs just kind of let get away from them, or we'd be sitting in second right now. So, but if we can take care of business tonight, this is not a region game, but, obviously always good to get the win. And definitely if we can take care of business next week with South Dole, Gibbs should be squarely in the playoffs. And just got to take it one step at a time. So can't do anything about the Fulton game now. Just got to win out the rest of the season and do your best from there. So.
Well, and even if you go back to the Anderson County game that was on TV, Gibbs played a pretty solid ball game for most of that first half. Had a few breakdowns there in the first half, and then Anderson County pulled away in the second half. But really hung in tight, and you get through the first couple rounds of the playoffs. Get a few wins under your belt there, and see another caliber of that team. Round 3, and at that point it's anybody's game. So again, it's important to take care of business tonight, and got South Dole game, which I think is going to be at Carson Newman, correct?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, it'll be a senior night for us. Yep.
Get to go back up there and have festivities there, and then should be a pretty good playoff run this year.
Absolutely, yeah. And South Dole is definitely a winnable game. I know in years past those guys have been a tough opponent to get by. They've had some really good teams, but South Dole, at least according to the record, has been down a little bit this year. So certainly that's a winnable game, and like I said, kind of at a neutral stadium, so to speak. But yeah, excited to do that at Carson Newman next week. Good chance for our seniors to still get to celebrate as much as they can given the circumstances, and kind of neat to get to do that at a college stadium. So a little bit of a memorable experience. I'm sure they'd rather be at their home field, but at least it'll make a good memory for them, and hopefully a great night next Friday.
Well, and credit to the kids, especially the seniors. You got kind of a wacky senior year, no home field. You've had to play your quote-unquote home games over at Central, and then the one against Central, at Carson Newman. So it's been kind of an odd situations. Like I said, they've got 2 losses against 2 really, really good top-tier teams, and so they've put a really, really good season together to this point.
Absolutely. And if you guys can see on your screen there, something new we've added tonight and hope to have next week. We have a drone that's going to give us some overhead shots. You can see it's a beautiful shot on the screen there now, a beautiful sunset over the horizon there. And I appreciate the folks at it's a company called Copter Shots, is COPTER Shots. And Gibbs alumni and the business, and they were gracious enough to kind of do that for us tonight, and hopefully weather permitting and all that can do it for us again next week. So we'll kind of have a new wrinkle tonight, throw us up some drone shots here and there, and kind of get that. So again, appreciate those guys. That is again Copter Shots. So I appreciate those folks being willing to help us out there. So teams are coming to the center here, getting ready for the coin toss, and like I said, looking forward to a beautiful night for football. Weather's perfect, and great night, and looking forward to getting this one rolling here. So. Yeah, we too. Let's see what we got here. So Clinton's going to receive. So Gibbs is going to get the kickoff at the start of the second half. So Clinton will receive. And something else, we were able to, talking again about the overhead shot earlier. We should have a camera for you on the scoreboard again tonight. We're able to add that last week, and I know that's beneficial for time and score and all those details. So hopefully can get that going for you again tonight as Gibbs comes onto the field, led by the cheerleaders. Gibbs in the black pants again tonight, so that's a great shot overhead. So yeah, again, appreciate those guys, Copter Shots, giving us those overhead shots, and like I said, hopefully we can get y'all the scoreboard as well, so y'all aren't so dependent on us for time and all that good stuff that way. So it makes it much easier for you folks at home. And again, we appreciate you joining us tonight, and glad to be here with you. So Clinton Band is taking the field. you ready to hear from the national anthem? Appreciate those folks doing that on the national anthem and getting close to kickoff here. So, Blake, some good news for Gibbs. Nathan Butler, who played in the first game of the season at Halls and then got injured and had a tremendous game that night, a bunch of yards for us on the as far as running back, had been out up until last week. I think he played a little bit last week, and talking to some guys that spoke to the coach earlier, we hope to see him back in again tonight. So hopefully he's getting back to full strength there, and that's been one of the challenges. Gibbs had really lost two running backs. He had been out, and then we lost Boone Brockwell as well, and I think Brockwell is still out, but at least we got one of our guys back. So it's, that's something else. It's pretty commendable for Gibbs to be as successful as they have been when you lose two starting running backs. That's tough to overcome. So
tonight we'll be without Kamen Schoen. He's dealing with some concussion protocol issues. So, and yeah, it's great to have Butler back. And last week, there was some talk of, well, he didn't look like Matthew Butler, But you got to think he's played in 1-2 games this year.
Yeah.
So he's going to have to. He gave him a game to knock the rust off, kind of get back in the groove of thing. That's a long time to be without game speed.
Absolutely.
You can only simulate so much in practice, and with a scout team. So last week kind of got the rust knocked off. So look for him to have a pretty heavy workload tonight. Like I said, they'll be without Schoen on the edge. You still got Bryson Walker, and you look at kids like John Caldwell and Connor Atkins and things like that. But look for Butler to have quite a few carries tonight.
Yeah, it can take some of the load off of Eli Hubbs. He did a wonderful job for us, but, when you lose two guys ahead of you, and Hubbs really kind of fell more in that fullback position, but he ended up kind of becoming the primary running back and did a wonderful job, so maybe can take some of the load off him. And
Hubbs is such a hard-nosed runner. He's that old school, I'm going to run right down your throat, and you're going to lock it.
Yeah.
But Matthew Butler is, he's going to be able to give you some more explosion on the edge. Between the tackles, Hubbs is great, but if you got to put a move on a guy, you want the ball in Butler's hands.
Yep.
And so when you get to that second and even third level, Butler's the guy that's really going to light the scoreboard up for you.
Absolutely. So, yeah, we're happy to have him back, and like I said, hopefully Brockwell can rejoin before the end of the season too. So, well, we are almost ready for kickoff here, and like I said, appreciate, again, everyone being here. A little bit of a later start tonight. I think originally it was supposed to be a 7 o'clock game, and kind of last minute it got pushed back to 7:30. So we are a little bit of a later start than normal, but we are about ready to go here. And like I said, beautiful night for football, and excited to be here again. Gibbs lining up to kick from the 40. And we are off. Clinton is taking the
good coverage.
Good hit.
Good coverage.
Yeah, out to about the 26-yard line looks like. So Clinton will start first and 10 from the 26. Pretty decent return on that, but yeah, good coverage by Gibbs. Got him down quick, and good stop by Gibbs. So. Like you said, Blake, kind of anxious to see this Clinton quarterback. I've heard, like you said, good things about him, and like I said, definitely they're averaging a lot of yards of offense and a lot of that passing. So we'll Gibbs secondary will definitely be tested tonight. So. Their quarterback, number 3 is Joshua Keith. I believe if I read that right. And sure enough, pass downfield first thing. I'm going to rule that a catch. You know,
that was good defense.
It really was.
I believe Hunter Carnes right there. Just the height got him.
Yeah.
He's 6 inches taller. That pass is incomplete.
Yeah, and, you know, it's almost a tie. Of course, the tie is going to go to the offensive player. I mean, Carnes had his hands on the ball, but give credit to Clinton there. Yeah, they came out throwing, and that ball was right on the money. And like you said, Blake, good defense. It just
a simple mismatch as far as body stature goes is all that come down to.
Yep. Wide open down to about the 21-yard line.
Receiver was carrying that ball like a loaf of bread. You know, you got to think, you know, your coaches on the sidelines are seeing that, you know, when they come back to the sidelines, hey, try and get a hold of that ball if you can.
Absolutely. So make a stab at it and see if you can get it knocked out there. So 2 quick plays and 2 quick moves, 2 quick first downs for Clinton. So it is 1st and 10 from the 21, and those guys are moving the ball quickly. So back to pass again. Fade into the end zone. Waiting for the signal. It is a touchdown for Clinton. See, that was beautifully thrown. So, good defense. We had, honestly, 2 defenders over there, so it just was perfectly right on target. So, good job by Clinton. And, yeah, 3 quick plays. Stories we heard are true. So Clinton lines up for the extra point here, leading 6-0. And the kick is good. So Clinton is up 7-0 with a quick drive. So, Blake, you know, Gibbs needs to come out here and obviously have an answer. I mean, obviously you want to score, but, you know, you don't want to let that momentum start rolling for those guys, and need to come out and have a good response here. So.
Well, Gibbs, they've been clicking all year on offense. Few games where they've kind of sputtered here and there, but really done a nice job of putting points up this year. So I don't think Gibbs will have an issue matching points if that's what it turns out to be. But, you know, again, of course, Clinton just made that look easy. But, you know, play one, just a mismatch. And maybe some soft spots in the zone right there. But that's not it's not a huge issue. Now, Clinton's receivers did look pretty big, pretty tall and lanky, good size. So that could pose some problems throughout the game. But I think Gibbs will do fine matching the score for score tonight.
Yeah, and hopefully, you know, maybe we can get some pressure on that quarterback and kind of, you know, make him a little uncomfortable back there. And because, like I said, give him credit as you had said and as we'd heard, he was pretty accurate and did a good job on that drive. So if we can get some pressure on him back there and make him a little uncomfortable, that's hopefully can free us up a little bit. So Clinton preparing to kick off from the 40.
We hadn't talked about it, but Clinton is kind of in the same boat as Gibbs. You know, their record is a little deceiving. Clinton's had a tough schedule this year. They've played some really tight games. I know they played Oak Ridge extremely tight. So it's not a bad ball team that Gibbs is playing tonight.
Sure. At about the 25-yard line, a return for Gibbs. So they will take over there, 1st and 10 from the 25. And like I said, anxious to see this Gibbs offense get rolling here. And like I said, definitely excited to see Butler back if he's able to go tonight, and we think he is. So, yep, he is coming out there. So, yeah, so 10:47 to go. Clinton leading 7-0. Gibbs lines up in the shotgun, Hubs in motion. Hand off to Butler up the middle.
Pick up about 4, I think, right there.
Yep. Going to be 2nd and 6 from about the 29-yard line. So, again, Gibbs going quick, again, as they typically do. So, Hubs in motion again. Pass just a bit high on the outside. He had a blocker over there. Hubs, could have given him a little bit of room, so he had some space, but just a tiny bit high. So, it's going to be 3rd and 6. So,
this is what you want to avoid if you're Gibbs. If this is going to be a shootout, you want to stay in 3rd and extremely manageable.
Yep.
A nice pickup on 1st, but having an incompletion there is not ideal.
No, and that's a long, a pretty good pickup there, but it's still going to be short of the 1st down. But yeah, it's hard to pick up 3rd and 7 on the ground. So Gibbs is staying out there like they're going to go for this. Let's see. Yeah, they're staying out there unless they're going to try to draw them off sides. It's definitely an aggressive call on your end of the field. So,
yep. There it is.
Let's see if they call it on the defense. It'll be a free 1st down.
Beautifully done.
Offsides. There you go. 5 yards against the defense, so they will get the 1st down. So a good call.
That's frustrating for your Clinton coaching staff because the guy literally right on top of the football is the one that jumped.
That's right.
Not the defensive end. It is the defensive tackles one that made that boo-boo.
The guy that could have reached out and touched the ball, right? So little fake and pass.
Probably should have just kept that one and got what he could.
Yeah, there was a lot of traffic over there where he was trying to get that too. So, so it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 35. 37. Yeah, I don't know what's. Refs are blowing this dead. I'm not sure what's going on here. Referees are having a discussion. Oh, moving it to the other hash mark. So, well, actually back to the middle of the field.
Moving it to where it started from on the last play.
Gotcha. Yes, that was incomplete. It would go back to the previous spot. So, yep. All right, now we're ready. Some pressure. Picked up well. He is quick. I think he is going all the way. So,
good move.
2 defenders there, but he is going to walk in the end zone and touchdown Gibbs. So that is the answer that we needed, absolutely. And after a gift from Clinton on that 4th and 3, Gibbs able to put it in the end zone. So, like I said, a great answer for Gibbs there. And
not very many linebackers are going to take down Palmer in open space like that.
No. Once he gets free there, secondary couldn't even catch him. So, Gibbs lines up for the extra point.
Good heady play by Palmer there. Looked and wide side of the field was open. Secondary had gone to the receivers. He had the lane and he used it instead of trying to force something down the field.
Absolutely. Yeah, and he is so quick when he gets out there in space. I mean, I know we can't wear him out and have him do that all night, but he's just such a threat when he gets open like that and is so quick out there. So Gibbs ties at 7-7 with 9:24 to go here in the 1st quarter. And Blake, like you said, this may end up being a shootout after all, like Tennessee and Alabama, right? Whoever scores last. So.
And that's fine by me. I'm an offensive guy, so the more points, the better. I know that's not what the defensive staff for Gibbs wants to hear, but I'm fine with it.
Yeah, it makes for an entertaining game. So makes our job a little easier when we got a lot more to talk about. So Gibbs will kick back off here and folks, while we got just a bit of a break here, we'll talk about a couple of events we got coming up here in the not-too-distant future for our church. Next Saturday night, our annual trunk or treat. Always have a tremendous crowd and a great opportunity. So come out and join us. Kids have a great opportunity to get a lot of candy in a good, safe environment. And, again, so that is, I believe that's a 6:30 start. You could find all the details on our website. But, join us for trunk or treat coming up next Saturday night. And then in the month of November, we move our Wednesday services to Monday nights and have guest ministers come in. So we call it Marvelous Mondays. So that's coming up in November. So we got a lot coming up, and then our choir doing a Christmas program in early December as well. So we got quite a bit coming up in the not too distant future. So
it's the best time of year, Jason. You got football season, hunting season, Christmas is coming up. It's almost Thanksgiving. Get stuff your face and not feel bad about it. It's beautiful.
That's right. So Gibbs kicks off. Clinton does take it again. Feels it. Oh, he's got a lane there. He's got to get. I believe he's going to make it all the way unless they call that a block in the back. It is a return for a touchdown. I don't see a flag. Yeah, Blake, that last block was not trying to be biased here, but it was a bit on the – looked like it could have been a block in the back, and the other guys in the press box with me here kind of feel the same way. So,
yeah, but you got to – it should have never come down to that. You had it kicked down there in the corner, and you've got to cover that. You know, you kind of, so to speak, got him pinned there. You can't allow him to get that sideline and work up the field.
Sure. Yeah, and even if they had called it, it would have been about the 20 or 25, but still better than a touchdown. But extra point is up and good. So just like that, 14-7. Yeah, we're at 21 points already between the two in the first less than 3 minutes in the first quarter. So again, like you said, maybe a shootout tonight. So let's see if Gibbs can answer here again. We. Like I said, able to do that on the first drive, but Gibbs really needs to have an answer here and see if we can march it down the field too. And, Blake, if we can kind of methodically move that down the field, that can kind of help slow that Clinton offense down a little bit too. If we can get the game speed slowed down a little bit, I think that benefits Gibbs and gives our defense a little bit more time to rest. And I think that's probably to our advantage.
Well, and it's a saying as old as time, and I know Bud has talked about it before, but the best – your best defense is a good offense, that's going to keep them off the field. So like you said, methodically move it down the field, open some running lanes for Butler and for Hubbs, and just abuse Clinton up front and keep that quarterback over there. Of course, you can't let them return kickoffs like that all the time, but, you stop the bleeding there and try and keep their offense off the field, which Gibbs is capable of doing. They've done it all year long. So I don't see why they wouldn't be able to tonight.
And like you said, just, sometimes you got to get out there, see what they're doing, and make those adjustments. And, again, I know they watch film, but like you said, nothing like game speed and seeing it in person. So Hubbs feels the kick. And good run, actually out to about the 37-yard line. So a little bit of pushing and shoving downfield there. So I don't see any flags, though. But so good return from Hubbs. So Gibbs will take over at about the 37-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. So 9:03 to go here in the first quarter. Like I said, already got 21 points on the board in less than 3 minutes. So. Palmer back in shotgun. Walker behind him in the backfield. And off to Walker up the middle. Dragging guys with him.
Pick up about 8. That all night long. That right there is all night long.
Well, Blake, and like you said earlier, when you get a good pickup on first down, that really gives you options on second down. If you want to try pass downfield now, you don't feel as concerned about that because you feel like you can make a 2 or 3 yard gain on third down. So that's going to be clearly a first down. Walker again, even though they push him back, they're going to give him forward progress up to about the 49. So that should move the sticks. Yep, it is a first down for Gibbs. So going to be 1st and 10 from the 49. Still on the Gibbs side of the field, but just about into Clinton territory. Palmer back to pass.
Got people everywhere.
Saw a flag back there, so this is probably going to be coming back. Probably going to be a hold on Gibbs, but yeah, a lot going on there. But like I said, I think it's coming back regardless. So it wasn't much of a gain anyway. Maybe a yard or two pickup anyway. But
yeah. See, and you see that a lot, Jason. When the quarterback's back there scrambling, you'll catch offensive linemen, and from playing a position, my whole life, my whole career is that comes down to you got lazy on the play. You stopped moving your feet, and you allowed yourself to get in a position where you had to hold to keep the quarterback off the ground. So, ideally you don't want the quarterback running around scrambling like a chicken on his head, but the offensive line's got to do a better job of moving, with the pressure so you don't get yourself in these first and long situations.
Yeah, the bad thing, that hold happening at the line of scrimmage, so it adds 10 yards of that, so it is now 1st and 20. So Gibbs is in a deep hole here, so maybe a pickup of a couple for Walker there, so going to be 2nd and probably 18. So
there comes another one. I believe that one's going to be on Clinton.
If that's a personal foul, then that will give us an automatic first down, so that'll bail us out. We're actually talking about that, so.
This has been a pretty chippy, kind of a chippy, and of course it's been pretty physical up front, which I like. But I know the ref down here on the Gibbs sideline, he's been barking at the coaches down here about staying back. So you've got an officiating crew here. It's not going to let a whole lot slide tonight. It don't look like.
Sure. Yep, so it is a 15-yard penalty, but the more important part is it's an automatic first down because it's a personal foul. So that was actually interesting. We had several weeks ago Pastor Justin on, and he, again, kind of explaining some of the differences in the high school rules. And if I remember what he said correctly, the only things that are automatic first downs for high school are personal foul penalties. So in college and all that, if it's pass interference or something, or some of those, you get an automatic first. But yeah, that should have been a first. Yeah, I said that, but yet the scoreboard is not showing that. But if that was a personal foul, which it was, if I remember that correctly, that should have been an automatic first. But
yeah, they're calling 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it was just a 15-yard penalty, but.
Definitely a 15-yard penalty. Personal foul.
So we got 3rd and 5. Looks like a timeout here. So we're going to take a break with them, folks. So we will be back in a moment. 14-7 Clinton, and we'll be back in just a moment.
I'm Justin Pratt, the senior pastor of Clear Springs Baptist Church. While we take a break, I want to invite you and your family to come and join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church at the Crossroads in beautiful Corryton, Tennessee.
And we are back. So, we were just kind of discussing in the booth up here. Not sure what was going on. I talked to some other folks up here. We were thinking that if that was a personal foul penalty, that should have been an automatic first. So, but regardless, it's they've got it listed as 3rd and 5, and certainly makeable for Gibbs on the 46-yard line on the Clinton side of the field. So, Coach Turner's having a discussion with the refs. That may be what he's questioning as well. But
we've got a flag sitting on the 40, on the actual number 4 of the 40-yard line down here. I'm not sure if that's from the – not sure what that's about.
Yeah, because there was maybe either a false start or an offsides right before we went to timeout there. I'm not sure what's going on. I've been a little bit of a kind of sloppy game tonight, kind of hard to figure some stuff out. So coming over to talk to Coach Turner.
The only ones that result in the automatic first down that are personal are roughing the passer, roughing the kicker, roughing the snapper, and roughing the holder.
I just saw that, but then I'm seeing a different one that says automatic first down when the defense commits the penalty in those cases after a 15-yard offense.
So, yeah, Turner does not look happy. So I'm not sure what the frustration is, but so he's pleading his case, but doesn't look like any of it. Let's see what the call is here. Is that sideline warning?
Yeah.
Well, they had warned, Blake, and you'd said they had kind of warned Gibbs earlier, so they actually called a sideline warning or sideline penalty on Gibbs. It's not a warning now. So
you don't see it often, though. Usually refs they'll warn them, and they usually warn them 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I was going to say.
They're really just obstructing their path up and down the field. you don't see it actually enforced. I don't anyway. I don't see it enforced a whole lot.
No, especially this early in the game. And I'm like you, and I know we're biased, but I haven't seen Gibbs do anything. They're right in front of us. That's what I would consider that serious. But regardless, it's 3rd and 20, and we respect their ref's decision. So we'll play on. And, yeah, it's going to be sacked and probably a hold to boot. So yeah. A little bit of a bump there after the play that I think Gibbs wanted an additional flag. So, yeah, Blake, like you said, this is getting a little bit chippy out here, and it, very physical game certainly. So, we'll see what this other flag is.
They pushed Bryson back out, right in front of the red.
And then he stood over taunting.
Yeah, hold against Gibbs, which is declined. So it'll be 4th down. So Gibbs will be punting from deep in their end zone, or not end zone, but deep in their territory here. So that's one thing about Gibbs, though. We do typically have a pretty good punter there. So Walker does a great job. Usually gets some nice boomers and some good distance out of that. So he can kind of help us out there. So
the positive that you can take from this, Jason, this defense has been on sideline for a long time.
Yes, they have.
So them being winded should not be an issue.
Yes, yeah, Gibbs is short a person. We got all 11 on the field now. So back to Palmer. Oh, I don't know if it was
I think he just fumbled the snap in his hands.
Yeah, so he's going to be dropped. Yeah, I don't think it was a designed fake. He had a little bit of trouble roping it in there, and I thought for a second he might be able to get away, but at 4th and 29, that's a tall order to get to. So unfortunately, Clinton will take over on the 29-yard line of Gibbs, and that's Blake. You definitely don't want to give them the short field. They've proven they've got the ability to move it, and you give them a short field to start with here. It's tough on the defense. So
if you can hold Clinton to a field goal right here, that's a huge win. That is a huge win because right now the breaks have not gone our way. Obviously, the officiating crew is going to play a part in the game tonight, which, you never want officiating calls to kind of dictate the game. But up to this point, that's kind of what it looks like. So holding Clinton to a field goal right now would be huge.
Absolutely. It's back to pass again.
It's wide open.
Open in the middle. Like it's almost like we're in a zone there, but like you said, like a soft zone because they're having holes in the middle there, and that will move the chains, and they're going to now be 1st and goal from the 5.
Nothing really fancy about the route run by Clinton there, just a simple post route right into the second level of the defense, and there wasn't nobody in the same area code.
No, we had 4 guys around him, but nobody close enough to make a play on the ball. So 1st and goal from the 5. Good defense by Gibbs there. They caught him in the backfield and held on and got some help and got him down. So
good stop by White West was the first one to meet him there.
Yeah, I don't think there really was any gain on that. So it's going to be 2nd goal from the 5. So,
which all year long, Jason, Gibbs has been fairly stingy in up front in the front 7. It's at times it's been the secondary that's given up the plays, and when you're playing an offense that is a primarily air attack, that doesn't always help.
Absolutely.
Oh, fault ball. That'll be a touchback.
Yeah, he fumbled that out of the end zone, so that will come back to Gibbs. So we got a
huge break.
Yeah,
that's better than a field goal,
Jason. It is. Yeah, that's other than us, recovering a turnover and taking it back. That's about as good as it could go. So
big break for Gibbs right there.
Yeah, so he fumbled it out of the end zone, and by rule that then goes over to Gibbs. So that is a turnover. And, so Gibbs, like you said, got a huge break there. So we'll take back over at the 20.
Got to capitalize. Got to go down the field and score right here.
Absolutely. 5:39 to go. Gibbs trailing 7-14. Walker again around the right side. It's going to be close to the 1st down. I think he might have dropped the ball there, but obviously Gibbs recovered it back. So he's going to be right at the 1st down. So we 2nd at about 1. Gibbs in a hurry here, hubs up the middle.
He's got it.
Yep, they're going to mark it at about the 31, moving the chain. So 1st and 10 for Gibbs from the 31. And right back to the line. Walker caught in the backfield there, so he's not going to have any gain.
We're not getting much push up front. We're not. We've had a few plays where Butler has found a crease, but not much push up the left side of the line right there.
Yeah. So 2nd 10, ball on the 31. It's taking a little bit of a break here as they get the play in from the sideline. But yeah, Blake, you're right. We need to. Those up the middles are just short yardage, but you can't make all 10 up the middle. So back in the shotgun, Palmer back to pass. He was a little slip screen.
Excellent block. Good move. Hang on to that ball, Bryce.
Still going. He is down to the 45 of Clinton. So
that was a
great
excellent
play.
block after on the edge by number 50. Who is that, Jason? Number 50.
Is that Lane Patterson, maybe?
Yeah, Lane Patterson.
Yeah.
Excellent block on the edge to spring Bryson right there.
Yeah, great play by Gibbs, and I was afraid that we were in trouble on that one. Clinton had a lot of guys in the backfield there, but Gibbs did a great job, like you said, to block that and to break that one open. So Butler met in the backfield again. So
Clinton is big, and they are physical up front.
Yeah. So no gain on that 2nd 10. But you are in Clinton territory, so that if nothing else got us out of the hole down there, and glad to be making progress here. Rolls out.
That's got there it is.
Yeah, flag. Yeah,
He was mugging him.
yeah. Going to be holding or pass interference against Clinton for sure. So at least pick up 10 or 15 here. So see which way they call it. So if it's ball's in the air, it's pass interference. If guy hadn't thrown it yet, it'll be holding. But I think it's going to be interference. Yep, pass interference against Clinton. So yep, that's 15 yards. So that will definitely give us a 1st down. And they're going to be 1st and 10 at about. Let's see where they put it down here. Yep, 1st and 10 from the 30. So 3:19 to go here in the 1st quarter. So. Another hard count trying to get them offsides a little bit as Levi Allison goes in motion. After giving up that 4th down, Clinton probably got a stern talking to about jumping offsides. So
Yeah, I would imagine.
Walker again is up the middle. Pick up maybe about 4, and Blake, you're right. There's just not much up the middle. We're getting 3 or 4, but
Like I said, Clinton up front, they're a pretty big bunch.
Yeah.
And as we've seen, the physicality has been there. So look at Kitts, the offensive coordinator, kind of moving the run game to the edge in variety of speed option and things of that nature to try and keep them honest.
yeah, so incomplete pass there. So we're going to be up to 3rd and 6 now. Blake, in this, you got to think for Gibbs, this is 4-down territory if they don't pick all this up. So, I wouldn't be surprised to see a run here, thinking they've got 2 downs to pick this up.
Oh, he slipped. I can't tell if he got there, Jason.
I can't either. From our angle up here, there's a little bit of like a fencing area that makes it kind of hard to see certain parts of the field, and I don't think he's there, but as expected, Gibbs is going for it. So they're showing 4th and 1.
Yeah, 4th and a long 1.
I'm going to guess Hub's up the middle. I probably tried to draw them off with a hard count first, but yeah, definitely trying the hard count to get them to come off sides. So.
They're going to talk about it.
Yeah, when we, could be a field goal from there. We'll see. So as they're taking a break, we're going to take one as well. So we will be back in just a moment. Here from Clinton. And we are back. Looks like Gibbs is going for it here on 4th and 1. It would be a 38-yard field goal, but it looks like they are going for it here on 4th and 1. Or again, at least trying to draw them off. But nope, we're going. Hubbs up the middle, and he has got it. It's going to be a first down to Gibbs, down to about the 16-yard line. So, Kimberly, like we talked about earlier, just kind of methodically moving the ball down the field. Like I said, it keeps that effort, lets our defense rest, keeps them off. And Palmer rolling out. Hubbs has got it, and Hubbs is going to ramble into the end zone for a touchdown for Gibbs. So 13-14 now, and great play by Gibbs there. I was afraid Palmer maybe held it just a tick too long in the back there. I was afraid the guy was going to get him, but looks like we got a Clinton player hurt there, so we'll take a moment here. But we will step away while they work on him, and we'll be back in just a moment. So.
Hey, y'all, thanks for watching the broadcast today. My name is Rob Maddox. I'm the worship pastor here at Clear Springs, and I would love to invite you and your family to come join us for one of our worship services on Sundays. We have them in the morning at 10:15 and in the evening at 6 o'clock, and we would love to have you come join us for one of those services.
And we are back, guys. The Clinton player was able to get off the field there, so thankful he appears to be okay. And Gibbs lining up for the extra point here. So, yeah, great. Like I said, great response there for Gibbs. And, looking to tie it up here. And it is good. So it is 14-14 with 1:35 to go in the first quarter here. So.
It's been a long first quarter, it feels like.
It has. A lot of points. We were at 28 points on the board in the first 10 and a half minutes. So, but, yeah, great. Like I said, couldn't ask for anything more from Gibbs there. I mean, like I said, the methodical drive down the field, shoot up some clock, let your guys rest, and the main thing kept Clinton off the field. So hopefully the defense can slow them down here and get a stop. So. Yeah, Clinton has been, like I said, like you said, like very physical and been a tough matchup up front. But hopefully Gibbs can kind of figure some of that out and get a little bit better coverage there downfield and kind of keep them keep them slowed down a little. So
you'd like to think Gibbs tries to get a little bit of pressure on the quarterback here. Don't let him sit back there. Force him to make those throws on the run.
Sure.
Trust your linebacking core to stay at home, not let him scramble, and force him to try and make some awkward throws downfield and hope that you can capitalize on a poor throw.
Gibbs to kick off from the 40.
Pooch.
A bit short, and hopefully not have the same experience we did the last time. So
Ball's out, ball's out, ball's out.
looks like Clinton got back on it, but they're going to take over at about the 41, so a pretty good return from Clinton. But like you said, the ball security obviously been a bit of an issue for them tonight. They lost one out of the end zone, and that's the second one at least that Clinton's put on the ground. So, Blake, like you said earlier, it's one of the things I'm sure the Gibbs coaches are noticing, and they're saying, hey, make sure you're punching at that ball and trying to strip that thing every chance you get, because they're having some ball security issues. So we have to, guys, I know y'all can't see at home, but the press box has a big kind of wooden panel right in the middle, so we kind of have to, certain parts of the field, walk back and forth to see what happens. There's a couple of blind spots up here, but we're doing what the best we can. So handoff up the middle. Good defense from Gibbs, and Blake, like you said, our run defense has been stout all year, and that has continued. So
yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to run the ball on us. I think they're, of course, you've got to run to keep your defense honest, to keep them from, just pinning their ear back or sitting back there and waiting on you to throw the ball.
Sure.
But I don't think that's what's going to hurt us tonight. We're going to have to be able to get pressure on the quarterback. We're going to have to play this one on the back end of things and be where we're supposed to be to have an opportunity to break up the ball or get a pick.
He is open. Oh, made a couple guys miss.
Got a flag down.
May bail us out. First contact was made and another flag. So whatever, this is probably going to be offsetting. They had him, really wasn't much of a gain if we could have made that first tackle. Probably only a couple-yard gain, but he slipped the first one and slipped the second one. And so we got a lot of laundry on the field here, so let's see what they say. Probably at least going to be offsettings.
And I didn't see any shoving. Of course, I had kind of looked back at the line of scrimmage flag, but I get the feeling the refs they're not going to allow any jawing either. And to me, when kids are shoving after the play or taking cheap shots, sure, throw the flag. But you got kids jawing in the middle of a game, unless it's just something insane, you got to let that go. You can't flag a kid for running off the mouth if it's nothing major.
Yeah, they called, looked like actually 2 personal fouls against the Gibbs, declined one and accepted the other. So I wonder if there was a.
Maybe the flag was on us.
Yeah, both of those he said against Gibbs and showed one being declined and one accepted. So I guess so they added 15, I guess, to the end of the run. So Clinton will take over now at the 24-yard line. So so 1st and 10 for Clinton from the 24. Back to pass again. Good stop. Yeah.
Literally
18.
the shoelaces on that one.
18 for Gibbs, John Caldwell. So, good job to get that to get him stopped for minimal gain back there. So, maybe the last play of the first quarter. I'm not sure. About 6 seconds left there. I don't know if Clinton can get this one off in time. So, quarter's going to run out. So. Well, we will take the break with them. Score is tied here in Clinton at the end of the first quarter. Gibbs 14, Clinton 14, and we will be back in a moment.
Brooke, for sure. I'm the sorest loser. Who lies the most? Keaton. Who would cut their hair out? Jaden? Sleeping class, Jaden. Yeah, I've never slept in class. Slept in class.
And we are back. Start the second quarter here. Clinton will be taking over. Or not taking over, excuse me. Second down. 10 from the 20-yard line.
Oh, boy.
1 tackle by 1.
3-1 tackle by 1.
So minimal gain there. Backfield.
Pretty good contain right there by Gibbs. Had guys there. Want to do a better job of getting a more solid hit on him than just kind of slapping him in the thighs as he goes by.
Yeah, and it took a couple guys to do that to finally get him down, but does at least have it in third down. So back in the shotgun. Another run. He's going to get it.
Good pursuit there. Number 16.
Yeah. 16 for us.
We don't have a 16.
We don't have a 16. Like they said, maybe it was 13. Landon Frisco, maybe so. But regardless, it is unfortunately a first down. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 17. So Clinton can pick up another first down before the end zone here.
3, 1, top 6.
Good
Was
block.
that picked off?
No.
Okay.
Good. He swatted.
Okay.
Good coverage by Carnes there.
Yeah.
Excellent coverage.
Yeah, and again, that was the matchup that, we got burned on earlier in the first pass of the game when that Hythe got, unfortunately, caught up to us. But, yeah, he did a great job there to high point that ball and get it knocked down. So
Ball was just a tick underthrown right there. It allowed him to come back and break that up.
okay. Yeah, definitely good defense by Gibbs there. The secondary has done a good job. So, second 10, same play to the other side of the end zone.
Caught it, and he's in. Dadgummit.
I'm glad you could see that, Blake, because that was in that blind spot for me.
Well,
over there.
I'm watching the drone footage here.
Yeah, like I said, y'all, I know you don't understand it at home, but there's a big barrier in the middle of the press box. It's hard to see around, and then there's like a little outside deck that's kind of hard to see around. So we struggle a little bit to see certain parts of the field up here. But
The copter shot came in clutch on that
that's
one.
right. So Clinton scores again. The extra point is good, so that will make it 21-14. And like Blake said, we do appreciate the folks at Copter Shot. Kind of helped us out tonight. Got us some really cool shots and some stuff we haven't seen before. And again, they were gracious enough to kind of do that for us. So we appreciate those guys. So if you need any drone footage or anything like that, give those guys a shout. They have been, like I said, very gracious to help us. So appreciate their support. So Blake, again, we, like I said, it's looking like that Tennessee-Alabama game. Whoever's got the ball last, we've not been able to stop them yet, but yet they haven't really us either. So just kind of at some point, turnovers are going to become a big factor when the defense can't stop them. It's going to come down to the special teams and turnovers, and those things are going to make the difference. So,
well, I mean, obviously Clinton scored right there, but you would rather see a team have to drive like that to score than chunk you down the field like they did the first drive.
Yep.
The more plays that they have to actually snap that ball and run is the more opportunity for them to screw up and turn that ball over. So, a good job of not letting the deep ball burn you on that one, keeping things in front of you, and sometimes they put some plays together on you. But looked for Gibbs to go down the field and tie this one back up.
Yeah, like I said, they've not really hardly been able to stop us either. So just keep going back and forth and hope we get the head at the end. So Gibbs does take the kickoff. Good coverage by Clinton there. They're going to get him down at about the 22-yard line, I believe.
I wonder if that's DeJuan Harris. They've got him as 36 on the roster, but I'm almost positive that's who Bud was calling DeJuan Harris.
Okay.
I wonder if there's been a number change.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. That's not gospel, but that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah, because I think that's probably the same 16 that was earlier.
Yeah, I think that might be DeJuan Harris.
Yes, and there is definitely a 16 out there, but you're right. Like we don't have it on our roster. So Gibbs will take over. First and 10 from the about the 19.
It's Butler. I can't tell how many yards he picked up, Jason.
Yeah, I can't either. Again, it's in that kind of that bad spot of the field there, but maybe a couple up the middle. So calling it 2nd and 8. So. Hand off to Levi Allison. He's got some room around the edge there.
Let's get us up to about the 25. I think it's going to put us about 3rd and 4, I think, Jason.
Yep, but that's manageable. So, 9:50 to go here in the second quarter. Gibbs trailing 28-21. No, I'm sorry, 14-21. Those same obscurities from the press box in the field also kind of block the scoreboard.
He got it. Yeah, first down. He got it.
Yeah, so move the sticks. Going to be 1st and 10 from the 30.
Tennessee game sold out tomorrow for Turkey Homecoming against the Bell Valley team.
Allison in motion. Back to
Got
pass
pressure
for
coming
Palmer.
off the edge. Good pickup.
Picked
Got
it
him.
up.
He's got him. There you go.
Yeah.
Shove him in the back again there, kid.
So it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so that will be a first down for Gibbs more than likely. They're probably going to call that pass interference, and it was. Like you said, Walker had him beat, and just kind of grabbed him and pushed him from behind.
We got a penalty in the backfield too, Jason. Just saw that. I didn't see what that was.
Yeah, I'm like you. I did not see that one either, so he's probably going to be offsetting, and we'll replay the down. Let's see what we call here. So pass interference on the defense. That's declined. Personal foul.
Roughing the
passer defense, so we'll accept that. Okay. So that one, well, 15 yards would have been a first down anyway, but that one is an automatic first down. We were having in one of the breaks, we had some discussion about that automatic first down call earlier. It may be that it's not just personal foul. It may be, kind of what we were able to determine. Maybe depends on who it is against. If it's against like a kicker or a quarterback, those may become automatics, but not just a personal foul automatically. So
keeper.
Anyway, regardless.
Good block on the edge here. He's going to step out.
Yeah.
About the 26.
Yeah. Again, when he gets, loose in the secondary there, he is just tough to catch. So Palmer just does such a good job. So
he really had two lanes right there. Caldwell done a good job on the perimeter here blocking, but Hubbs come around and kind of sealed that off at the second level. He really could have cut it up quicker or bounced it like he did. That was a good job there blocking by Gibbs.
Back to pass, guy in his face. He's got the guy there. Just a little late getting there, but a good catch. Did he hang on to it, though?
He's down. He was down.
He's down.
So Allison caught it and went down.
There is no way.
He was clearly down.
His knees bounced off the ground.
No.
The referees are.
If not, then it had to be incomplete.
You are
they calling that
kidding.
a fumble?
I think it's tackled by 0.
Yeah, I know we're biased for Gibbs, but
Holy crap.
I think he was. They're calling it, I believe, a catch and a fumble with Clinton recovering at the 1, but I'm like you. I can't believe, Blake, that he was not down. So.
Unless I've lost my mind, it looked to me like both his knees bounced off the ground.
Yeah, before that ball came out.
Jiminy
So, yeah.
Christmas.
Yep, sure enough.
Are we sure this officiating crew is the administration at Clinton High School?
Oh, Like I said, I know we're biased, but
Jeez
even the other guys in
almighty.
the booth here are kind of like, yeah, that one was he was down. So, but regardless, we will play on here. So maybe we can get a safety here or something. So Clinton will take over at the 1. So nobody open. So he's having to scramble back
There's
there.
a hold. And that.
Yeah, holding in the end zone. That is a safety, yeah. How about that?
There
All
we
right.
go. There we go.
I'd still probably rather had the catch on the 8, but we'll take the safety. So
You ever heard ball don't lie, Jason?
that's right.
Ball don't lie.
So yeah, the called holding on Clinton in the end zone, so that results in a safety. So Gibbs will get 2 points and now make it 16-21 and get the ball back. So yeah, a bit of a strange sequence there, but I said I'd still rather had the ball on the 8, but we'll take what we can get. So.
It's a fumble. I don't know how you mark a fumble recovery. It wasn't a fumble.
Yeah, Blake, like we talked about, I mean, it's going to come down. It looks like the penalties and special teams are maybe going to make the difference on this. Both offenses are able to kind of move it up and down the field at will. So it's going to be those special teams and turnovers are what could be going to make the difference in this game. So 16-21, Gibbs trailing, 8:36 to go in the second quarter here. So Clinton will be kicking off to us. Yeah, and still, like I said, just moving the ball like crazy. At the end of the first quarter there, I talked to one of the stat guys, and I think he said there was 270 yards of offense in the first quarter. So we're on track for that, again, like that Tennessee-Alabama game. We had over 1,000 yards of offense between the two of us. So,
Beautiful. Beautiful.
we are on track for that. So.
Gibbs have a good short field to work with here.
Yeah, because I think this is like a punt, right? So, or can he? No, he's putting it down on the field, but he's having to kick from the 20. So, you don't see safeties very often. So it is regular kickoff, but it's from the 20 instead of the 40. So we get a big 20-yard head start there. So Gibbs takes it on the move at about the 35.
Good cut right there.
Good return. Hang on to the ball. Still not down. So it's down to about the 45. So, and sorry, guys, we lost the feed there. We're working on that issue. So
there we go.
What happened there, Gibbs took the ball, received it about the 35, and had a good return, got it down to about the 45 on the Clinton side of the field. So about a 15, 20-yard return there. So sorry for that, just a little technical glitch, but we are hopefully getting all that fixed now. So duct tape can fix anything. So Gibbs take over on the 44. Walker trying to turn the corner there, and he just wasn't able to get. Nope, still on his feet.
Butler still fought. Turner's hot right now.
Yeah, Butler did a good job to run that one down, and then ended up picking up maybe a yard. So
not much to work with. He just gutted out a yard down here on the edge. Is all that come down to.
Yeah, Clinton did a good job to keep him strung down the line there. So. Fake to Walker. Pass. It was caught by
Connor
Atkins. Yep.
Way to thread the needle there by Palmer. Good catch by Connor Atkins.
Gibbs kind of keeping the.
Is he calling it incomplete? Are you kidding? How is it incomplete? You're kidding. You are kidding.
Yeah, I mean, he was laying on the ground when he caught it.
He cradled it like a baby. Are you kidding me?
So it is now.
See, this is absolute garbage.
So 3rd and 9, unfortunately.
Holy smokes.
2 to 40.
Oh, Hubbs was open, but just passed just a step out of his reach. So
this is incredible.
So, Blake, what do you do here? It looks like Gibbs is going to go for it. I mean, that's a long way to go.
Well, whatever you do here, you've got to beat the 11 guys in black and then the ones in the black and white because those cronies are wearing Clinton underwear right now. I promise you that.
4th and 9 for Gibbs here. You know, kind of that part of the field, the punt's not going to do you much good, so see if they can pick this up. So, back to pass.
Got pressure.
And he's going to get sacked. So Clinton's going to take over at about the 45. So,
there's a flag down. There's no telling what that is.
Well, Clinton's saying decline, so I'm guessing it's going to be against us. Sorry, I didn't see what his signal was. I mean, they declined. It doesn't matter. It's against us, and so 4th down, they're obviously going to take the turnover on down. So Clinton will take over on the 44, 1st and 10. And, yeah, kind of a strange sequence there. And, yeah, I'm like you, like a couple of questionable calls there, and I'm not trying to.
My thought process, Jason, you know, I'm teaching up at Gibbs now, and each semester I have evaluations where I have a principal come in and observe what I do in class.
Right.
I wonder if these officials ever get observed during the game, so they understand what kind of garbage they do during the game. Jiminy Christmas.
Yeah, again, I know we're obviously biased, but I'm like you. A couple of those I think are.
Ray Charles would have seen that last one.
Can be iffy, so. All right, and just a kind of a note, too, to let you know, guys, the Gibbs baseball team, I think, will be at our location tomorrow doing a yard sale to kind of have a fundraiser. So if you have the opportunity to come out and support those folks for the baseball team. And
good pressure. There's a hold call.
Be a hold, yeah. He's got a good game, but it's probably coming back. So. But the Gibbs baseball team, a yard sale at our church, Clear Springs Baptist, off Tazewell Pike there, and come out and support those folks if you can, and help them out. So. Looks like, yep, Clinton is marching back, so he's going to be a hold. I think there's like a vendor fair of some kind going on at the IGA tomorrow as well. So I know with some snacks and, you know, jewelry, different things like that. So if you're out that way, check out those folks over there as well. I know we got at least a couple folks from church will be there, if not more, selling some stuff. So so go by and check those folks out as well tomorrow. So 2nd and 23 for Clinton here. Gonna fumble on the snap. Can't let him get outside. Was he past the line of scrimmage?
I don't know. It's kind of what I'm wondering.
I don't see a flag down. He had to be close. Well,
the ball was on the 30. Is that right?
No, I thought he was close to being across the line of scrimmage and he threw that.
He was. He was at the 32 and he let that ball go.
Yeah, they did not call it, so unfortunately they're calling it a completion. So
mighty.
So Clinton's going to have it at the 45 on the Gibbs side of the field, 1st and 10. So, yeah, I mean, he held that so long, I thought he was running it. So that's why I was shocked to see him let it go that far down the field. But anyway, 1st and 10 from the 45. Kind of picking his way around the edge.
Good hit by Hubbs there.
Yep. Down to about the 29, so they are going to move the sticks again. So 1st and 10 from the 30 for Clinton. .5:31 to go here. Back to pass. Into the end zone. There, perfect shot.
Got it.
And a touchdown for Clinton. So you can't take anything away from those guys. I mean, he was open. It wasn't bad coverage by Gibbs. I mean, he had just a step on him, but he put that ball right on the money, and good job by those guys. So that's going to make it 27-16, and with the extra point, going to end up being an 11-point lead here probably, or 12-point lead. Excuse me. Kick is good, so Clinton will take the lead at 28-16. So 5:14 to go here. So yeah, well maybe we can kind of have a reset here. Blake can have a bit of a different. Let's just start over from. And maybe have a better set of circumstances here. So
I make the comment from time to time, joking that we've got an ACC crew, but these jokers right here couldn't ref in the SWAC conference. I mean, this is good grief.
Well, I understand that all of us going to make mistakes here and there, but I'm like you. There's been several that have been pretty questionable. So
a lot of calls are bang bang, and they could go. But some of these that they've made, I mean, these are blatant. I mean, you can't miss these calls. It's just, this is mind blowing.
So, well, Clinton's set to kick off from the 40, and like I said, Gibbs trailing 16-28, 5:14 to go here in the second quarter, and. We'll see what Gibbs can do here. Yeah, definitely need to get a score here. I mean, you take any points, but Gibbs really needs to get a touchdown here and get this down to a kind of a one-score game before halftime. Gibbs does get the second half kickoff, so if they can put a score on here and then hold Clinton, you feel pretty good coming out in the second half. So Levi Allison
got another flag down. Who would have thought?
Yeah. So it's probably going to be a block in the back or a hold against us. That's almost always the call on a kick return, so we'll see what they say here.
It's getting close to the end of the month. They must be trying to fill their quota for flags thrown during the month of October here.
So we'll see. So we're on the 20, about the 29 right now, but depending on where we'll see. Probably going to lose some yards here. Face mask. No, face mask on Clinton.
How about that?
Yeah.
Well, Lottie-da.
So we're going to pick up 15, so we'll take it. So, face mask against Clinton, so that will be a 15-yard adder. And now move the ball out to about the 39. So Gibbs will take over. 1st and 10 at the 39. Again, 5:08 to go, and you'd love to just march this down, eat this clock up, put it in the end zone, and maybe leave Clinton little to no time to respond. So, Palmer out of the shotgun, Walker behind him. Gibbs struggling a little bit to get lined up here, so I think we got everybody set now. So Hubbs goes in motion. Palmer takes a snap, back to pass.
You got all day. All day. He's got to do something with it. Connor Atkins is wide open down here. I don't know why he didn't throw that ball right there.
Yeah, just under a little bit of pressure, and Palmer had like I said, a little bit of time at the start there, but you can only hold that line for so long, and then got a little pressure in the backfield, and so actually end up losing a yard there. So 2nd and 11. Again, Walker in the backfield, so Walker goes in motion. Design quarterback keep.
Good cut by Palmer.
Still on his feet, so it's a big hit from Clinton. Yeah, and Palmer is down here. He took a big hit there, so it. So yeah, he's moving, but definitely took a pretty good lick there. So
that was a shot.
It really was. So we'll tell you what, we'll take a break while they kind of tend to him, and we will be back here in just a moment. So.
If you do not attend church anywhere, we would love to invite you and your family to visit Clear Springs. Our church is truly for the entire family. We offer Sunday school and ministries for all ages, but most importantly, we have Christ-centered preaching. Pastor Justin Pratt and our church family share often that it is truly amazing at what the Lord is doing in our church. We are located in the heart of the Gibbs community at Harbison's Crossroads. For more information, please visit our website at clearspringsbaptist.net.
Clear Springs Baptist Church has an exciting ministry called Escape Parents Day Out. It's the opportunity that we have as a church to minister to many young families in our community on Tuesdays and Thursdays throughout the school year. We highly encourage you to go to our website, clearspringsbaptist.net, check out all the information. You can enroll your child there. You can get all the details right there on our website. This ministry is so much more than babysitting or child care. We want to provide a safe place. We want to provide a place where parents can drop off their children from ages 5-year-old all the way down to 6 months. And it's a place where they not only will be cared for and safe, but also, and most importantly, a place where they can learn about the Lord. We can teach the Bible and they can experience the love of Christ. We hope to see you at our Parents' Day Out here at Clear Springs.
And we are back. So Palmer able to get up and come off the field. So we have got, he's got to be off at least for one play. So Chase Norman, he's come in to field quarterback position. He is a freshman. So I'm probably going to try to draw him off sides. And
I don't know if he got it or not, Jason.
Yeah, they got up in the backfield pretty quick there. So Norman did a good job to get the play off. But looks like Palmer is back out there, so yeah.
Hopefully just knocked the air out of him.
Yeah.
Getting hit in the back like that a lot of times is what happens.
So Gibbs is going to go for it here, 4th and 1. So Hub's up the middle.
Hubs. He's got it.
Yeah, I think he's got it. So
he got it.
Yeah, they marked his forward progress clearly. He actually got a little bit of a push. The Clinton guy kind of caught him from behind and gave him a little push. So, yeah, they are marking him first down, moving the chains. So, so Gibbs right just short of the 50-yard line, takes over 1st and 10. And again, 3:55 to go here. Again, if Gibbs can, move this on down here and finish this off with a score, I mean, it's the perfect way to end the half.
There you go, Matthew.
Big hole.
There you go, Matthew.
Down to about the 38-yard line.
Butler's shaking up again, a little bit.
Yeah, Butler's coming out, so under his own power there. But, yeah, he looked like he needed to take a little bit of a breather there. So
Looks like he kind of landed on that ball a little bit.
Yeah. Palmer's kind of moving around his left shoulder. It looked like, Blake, you and I were talking, it looked like maybe it was a little bit of a hit to his left shoulder is what was bothering Palmer, and he was kind of trying to loosen it up there a little bit. So was it a timeout or a false start? No, it's going to be a
offsides on the defense.
Offsides on the defense. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll take the free 5 yards. So now be 1st and 5.
Well, I mean, from the jump, though, it was rough on both sides for the whole first quarter, and I thought they were going to lose the whole game.
3:12, clock moving here. Gibbs from the 32-yard line.
There you
Big
go,
hole
Hubs.
for Hubs.
Look at there you go, Hubs.
There you go, Hubs.
20 down to the 26-yard line.
You know, it's always cracked me up, Jason. You see these defensive backs that are kind of, arrogant. They'll get plastered and then a stomach clap in hands. I never understood that.
Yeah. Well, a little somersault by Hubs there, but down again. So now it looks like, unfortunately, maybe a Clinton player maybe got hit a little bit bad there. So. Yeah, we'll tell you what, we're going to take a break here too. So we will be back in just a moment. So.
Family of faith are 3 words that truly describe the wonderful relationships we share at Clear Springs. We want you and your family to come and feel at home and be part of our family. At Clear Springs, you're surrounded by a caring, loving family who will help you and your family grow, sharing the good times, but also helping you shoulder the tough times. We strive to reach out to people, create forever friendships, and share the love of Jesus with those around us. Whether you are a large family or a family of one, we invite you to be part of our family at Clear Springs.
And we are back. So a little bit of a scary situation there. The Clinton guy was kind of stationary on the field for a little while there, but thank the Lord, got up, walked off under his own power, and just we'll talk a little more about that here after this play. But Palmer back in shotgun, and
go Hubs. Go Hubs.
He's going to be down about the 4-yard line, and yeah, Blake in that time out there, we kind of looked. It just was just a bad football play. Hubs got kind of upended, and as he's doing a somersault, he ends up catching the guy accidentally in the head with his shoe. So no gain on that one. So again, thankfully, thank the Lord, the Clinton guy got up and after a few minutes there and walked off on his own power. Had the stretcher out there. Thought they might be needing that, but thankfully did not. So glad he is okay. So 2:06 to go here. We got 2nd and 4. Hubs again.
Golly, there's just nothing to do. The offensive line's got to get something going on here. They've got to get a push.
Yeah, this drive has been I think that's about the 4th or 5th run in a row for Hubs, but we're making some progress there. But yeah, they're, like you said, Blake, they've really tightened up, and we're just not making much progress now. 3rd and 4.
Well, it's always the field obviously condenses when you get this close to the goal line, so your front 7 is automatically closer to the ball. But the offensive line has only got push at times tonight. It's not been a consistent deal, so it's just a tough situation trying to ground and pound the ball in.
Sure.
God, he's got no time.
like you said, just going back to that offensive line. I mean, they're not opening holes or protecting the quarterback, and it's hard to move the ball when you can't do either. So Blake, what do you do here? 4th and 4. Do you take the field goal? It looks like they're going. I mean, I think you need the touchdown in this game. So
I feel like you go for it here.
Yeah. Less than a minute. I mean, the good part is even if you don't make it, they got a long field with less than a minute to go. So try to draw them off with a hard count first. So we might still see a field goal. We'll see what they're doing, and obviously he's going to eat up as much of that clock as he can.
I would think I'd call a timeout and talk about it for a second.
Yeah.
You gotta get a touchdown right here. You gotta.
Yeah, like we said, we've shown we've not been able to stop Clinton much. So yeah, you got to stay close to him, and Clinton shows 2 timeouts left. So looks like we may be going for the field goal here. I see the kicker kind of moving out into the huddle. So, but let's see here. So, yeah, Blake. I mean, you want to put a touchdown here, but you got to get some points, and
you do get the ball first, and that could be what Turner's looking at. Kick the field goal, make it an 11-point ball game, get the ball back, go down and try and score. But God, it had been nice to put 7 right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Did the kicker come back off? So
kicker came off.
Yep.
He's going for it.
Yep, he is going for it. So, and I'm like you, Blake. I think that's the right call here. I think as well as Clinton's been moving the ball tonight, if you're going to stay with him, you're going to have to you're going to have to stay close. So.
And we've still got a timeout. They could see what kind of look they're going to give us. Are you kidding?
Let's see. Looks like a penalty flag. Yep, false start.
On what? They went in motion.
So now it's going to be 4th and.
How's that a false start?
9. And now, yeah, we will kick. I see the kicker coming at you. 4th and 9, you can't do that. So I don't
understand how it's a false start because the ball was never snapped. Two men can be in motion as long as they get set before the ball snapped.
Yeah, and I didn't see any.
Holy moly.
I didn't see any offensive lineman move. So.
Hey, Poppy. Kick is good.
So Gibbs will take the field goal. Leaves 40.9 seconds. Like I said, Clinton's got 2 timeouts. So, 40 seconds. They've shown they can move it down the field that quickly. So, but you really got to hold them to hopefully nothing else here. And like you said, we get the ball back to start the second half. So, 28-19, 11-point game. It's still technically a 2-score game. So.
You can't sit back right here though. You can't let that quarterback have all day. You're still going to have to bring pressure. You're going to have to make him throw on the move because you look at the wide receivers and a lot of times they've got a mismatch size wise. Obviously on Hunter Carnes, if you let him have all day, they're going to wear you out on the fade routes.
Yep.
He's just going to throw it up. At that point, it's like rebounding the basketball. Your receiver's going to go up and get it. So they're going to have to force him to get outside the pocket and make some throws on the move here.
Yeah, because he's proven if he's got time to sit back there and look, he is a very accurate quarterback. So he's going to pick you apart unless you get some pressure on him. So, so Gibbs getting ready to kick off from the 40, and Clinton back deep to receive. So yeah, 28-19, 40 seconds to go here. Like we said, Clinton does have 2 timeouts, so a little bit of a pooch. So a pooch kick, fair caught at about the 26, but yeah, it takes away at least at least there's no big return there. So Clinton will start at about the 26, and it's still a long field to go. Actually, going to mark him down about the 27. So we'll see what we can do here. So
let's see what we got here.
Gibbs only got 3 guys on the line, so we appear to be dropping a bunch of folks back in coverage. So
He's got the go route.
It's got all day, but of course, again, with a three-man rush, that's why. So,
jeez. Yeah. The good news is that took 10 seconds off the clock.
Yeah. I think the bad news is that I think they're going to mark him out of bounds. Of course, they'll stop the clock to move the chains regardless. But, yeah, we got 8 guys dropping back in coverage, and how do you
well, you could drop all 11 back. If you give a quarterback all day like that, eventually somebody's going to – coverage is going to break down at some point.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah, and we're doing the same thing. We got 3 guys, only 3 guys on the line, so we'll rushing for Gibbs, so we'll see. So
screen pass.
Yep.
Golly.
Get him down in bounds at least, keep the clock running. So he's going to be. Yep, they're going to give him the first down. So
another 10 seconds off the clock.
Yep. So we're down to 19.6, but again, they still got those 2 timeouts. So
the good news is
they did use one of them here. Clinton
2
called
more
timeout.
times, and we go to the half. And the TSSAA Dragons only have a 9-point lead.
So Clinton did use one of their timeouts there. So only leaves them with 1. So ball on the 38-yard line. So we'll stay with y'all here. We usually take a break during the timeout, but we'll stay with y'all here as we're close to the end of the half and kind of see what Clinton comes up with here. So, Blake, you don't want to go down by 9 or by more than 9 here going into halftime. So Gibbs got to stiffen up that defense and hold them here. So.
Really, it was good pursuit right there by the defense on that screenplay. There was nobody near him.
Yeah.
You had number 25 for Gibbs in the area, and he done a good job of slowing him up. But other than that, there was nobody. They done a good job of closing the distance.
Yeah.
They're in the stands.
So Clinton, taking back over here, 1st and 10 on the 38. We'll again only got 1 timeout left now, so. Back to pass. Has a flag down, so there's probably going to be a hold. So the good thing for us there, it burnt some clock, and they're going to lose some yards. So
beautiful.
12.6 seconds on the clock. Yeah, and Clinton's walking back and making the holding symbol. That is the call. So. Y'all may be seeing tonight, we are on the visiting side of the field. Clinton is actually has 2 press boxes, so it's why it's why you guys are not seeing the referee from the front. We're having to film from the other side, so it's a little different than normal.
Got some pressure on him. That's what we need. Golly Moses.
Down to 1.7 seconds, though, so Clinton will take a timeout, so they can probably have either a field goal or 1 shot at the end zone. I don't know what their kicker is like, but, yeah.
If they've got one, you think they'd kick a field goal right here and make it a 2-score, make it a 14-point game.
Yep.
Logistically, that's what you do.
Yeah, it's on the 19.
I don't know that they've got a kicker, though.
Yeah, on the 19, add 17 yards, so you're talking a 36-yard field goal. Like I said, I don't know. They've not had to kick one tonight. They've been putting it in the end zone and just kicking extra points. So I don't know what they got. So we'll see. But that's really the only choice you got with 1.7 seconds. It's a field goal or 1 pass to the end zone. You don't have any other options here. So, and they're out of timeouts. So.
And you can I would just about bet it's going to be a fade route. I think number 6 is the tallest receiver they've got. They're going to try and get that matchup with him and Hunter Carnes, and let him go up and high point the football. Maybe a crossing route, but I think it's going to be a simple pitch and catch right here.
Yeah, it's got to be something in the end zone. So they are going to go for it. So I guess just don't have the range with the field goal. So yeah, if Gibbs can hold him here, that would be huge.
Kind of odd they've lined him up to the trip side. You'd think you'd had him on an island.
Fumble the snap.
Ball.
Hopefully that gets the.
Got it.
Good job.
Good job.
Blake, you called it. That is the exact same play that did it earlier in the same thing. He was a little underthrown, and Carnes did get in there and did a good job to break it up. So he's won the last 2 of those, and really, really good job by Gibbs there. So great to get a stop. So, well, we will go to halftime here, let you guys watch some of the halftime festivities. And, again, 28-19, Gibbs trailing, and we will be back in the third quarter.
Hi, I'm Mike Mead, the children's pastor here at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And while we take a quick break from the game, I want to take just a quick moment and share with you what we do each and every Sunday morning here at Clear Springs Baptist Church for our kids. Every single Sunday morning during the preaching time of our worship service, we have kids church for all kids ages 4 all the way up through 5th grade. 4-year-olds and kindergartners come right here in the kids clubhouse, and all 1st through 5th grade go downstairs for kids church. We have a time of worship, Bible lesson time, games, contests, snack time, you name it. We have a fantastic time every single Sunday morning. We believe in pointing kids to Jesus Christ and His Word, and we do this on their level every Sunday morning. We would love for you to bring your kids. If you're looking for a church home, come to Clear Springs this coming Sunday morning for our 10:15 service. Wait for us to dismiss those kids to kids church, and we promise they will have an absolute blast. We'd love to see you there.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Gibbs High School Eagle Band.
See the bass drum right there? He's right beside it on the left. Yeah. Kristen!
Gibbs High School Eagle Marching Band. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field the 2022 Clinton High School Marching Band. Directors are Matt Demstein and Ezekiel Schloss, color guard instructor Olivia Bean. The band is under the field direction of Will Targonski. Our 2022 captains are band captain Ashley Smith, percussion captains Ethan Clark and Sifu Gateau, guard captains Bryce Ross and Layla Colbert. The 2022 Clinton High School Marching Band presents A Turbulent Hope. Tonight's soloists are Sarah Boundy, Matt Chisholm, Heath Wilson, and Casey Holbrook. The 2022 sponsors of the Clinton High School Band, Ethan and Michaela French. Clinton High School Band 1994, Stan Markham, Matt Braden, Jeff Wyrick, Frank Underwood, Robert Jamison, Phil and Effie Tipton, Joy Smith of Sellers Realty, Jim and Cheryl Hunter, Legends Event Photography, Bob Elijah Boundy, Philip and Jana James, Memorial United Methodist Church, Group Performance, First Baptist Church of Clinton, Hodgkins Drug Store, and Performance Truck Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2022 Clinton High School Marching Band.
ministry of cleansing the way to purify sin, and He still is here in the distant hill with a K-time series of freedom.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Clinton High School marching band.
Hey, Swift, Blake wants some food. No. Yeah, Blake wants some food. He's going to give me a $100 bill and I'll give him a hot dog. He's got a $1 bill. I think it's $2. The zeros come with it. It's going to be right. You're right. Hey, Yancey, give me that popcorn.
And welcome back as we get ready to start the third quarter here. Gibbs again trailing 19-28 at the start of the third quarter here. Give you some first half stats. Total yards for Gibbs were 259. Total yards for Clinton were 291. Just complete opposite as far as how they got them, though. Clinton has 264 yards of passing, and Gibbs got all theirs on the rushing side. We have got, bear with me just a second here. I think it was like 180-some yards of rushing that Gibbs had in the first half. So, again, a lot of offense in the first half there. And but, again, just as often is the case with Gibbs, kind of opposite ends of the spectrum. Gibbs is much more on the ground, and Clinton really through the air. Clinton is 13 of 15 through the air, so really did a good job passing there. So we are actually getting ready here, and again, appreciate again the folks from Copter Shots giving us some great drone shots in the first half there, and going to continue to see those here in the second half. So again, appreciate again those folks. Again, that was Copter Shots. So you need any drone footage or anything, please give those guys a shout, and they'll be glad to help you. So Blake Gibbs again gets the ball here to take to start the third quarter, and down by 2 scores, but really need a good drive here to kind of get off to a good start. So
from here on out, you've got to get points somehow.
Yeah,
Clinton, obviously they're scoring pretty easy. You've got to match them.
Yep.
And you starting in a two-score hole. You're going to have to score from here on out on every possession, and you got to make something happen on defense. You're going to have to get a turnover, finally bow your backs and get a stop. You got to make something happen defensively.
Yeah.
Up front here for Gibbs, halftime should have been gut check time. We had 180 something yards on the ground. A lot of that was scramble yards by Palmer.
Yep.
Very little push really. Just a few glimmers of hope up front, but halftime should have been gut check. You got to get something going up front. You got to give Palmer more time to throw the ball and give Butler some space.
Yep. So bit of a run to the around the end there, but not really much gain, unfortunately, on first down. So it's going to be 2nd and 10. Walker again, but a little bit of room this time.
Oh, he's still
spin. Just hang on to that ball. Down to about the 39. And now we see a flag after the fact, so let's see who it's going to be on, unfortunately. So he got us marked right at the 39 or 40 right now, but let's see what that flag is. Well, did they pick the flag up?
I think they got us for too many fans in the stand that time, Jason.
An unsportsmanlike conduct on Gibbs. So
too many fans, 15-yard penalty.
So that's going to make that 2nd and forever on the Gibbs side of the field. That is not where you want to be behind the chains. You never want to do it, but definitely deep in your own end of the field, you do not want to be behind the chains down there. So.
They moved the chains back. What do they do? And now they're instead of first they moved the chains. They've got it marked as 1st and 10. They've got it as 1st and 10 on the 30. 1st and 9 on the.
Palmer scrambling. You got a guy. Levi Allison open down here.
2 to 1.
I think he picked up right around 8 or 9 on that, Jason.
Yeah, and like I said, we were trying to figure out what the scoreboard is not correct on the yardage. 2nd and 9.
That's going to be a first down by Butler right there.
6. Hubs just carried an amendment tackle. Okay. Where'd he get to? Who's down there?
Allison on the tackle.
Well defended by Gibbs or by Clinton right there.
And you're right, they did pick up the first down there, so that was strange. That was a strange sequence there because I thought we had a 15-yard penalty. So, but I don't know.
I don't even think the Lord knows what this officiating crew's doing, Jason.
Ben's got a player down. So we'll take a quick break here, and while he is helped off there, so we'll be back in just a moment.
I'm Paul Baird, the student pastor at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And as we're taking a break from this game, I want to personally invite any middle school or high school students to come check us out on Wednesday nights for Unfazed Student Ministry.
All right, yeah. Yeah, good. Whenever you're ready. All right, we are back, folks, and again, Clinton Player was able to get off under his own power, so thankfully he's okay. So Gibbs is going to have it on the 37, and going to be 2nd and 9 here, 10:39 to go. So Gibbs come back out. So Palmer in the shotgun, Walker in the backfield with him. Hubbs goes in motion.
Nothing.
No, I think he might have been.
Absolutely nothing.
He was
front.
looking like he wanted to go outside and cut it back to the middle, and I believe he might have been better on the outside, but yeah, just nothing up in there. So now
the line's got to get something going. Yeah. I mean, you have got to get some push here.
Like I said, you either got to open the hole or protect us for pass. You got to get one or the other. So we've been struggling. So
good catch by Levi. Good catch by Levi.
definitely going to pick up the first down to the 30, and another flag.
Holy crap, here comes another one. He actually had two guys. Bryson Walker was down there too, Jason. I don't know which one he was throwing to, but Levi made the good catch.
That's right. We'll take it either way. So down at the 39, we'll see what the flag is. It's going to be a first down regardless, but we'll see what the flag is and see which way it goes here.
One of their players dove on top of our guy for his down for it.
Personal foul against Clinton, so it is 15-yard penalty, so we'll keep on moving. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. So, Blake, this is what Gibbs needed to start the half. I mean, obviously you want it to end in a touchdown and get points on the board, but, this is the way you want to come out and just move the ball right down the field. So.
Yeah, they showed they had
We've got to, again, I sound like a broken record, but we're going to have to do something up front. You're getting absolutely manhandled right now, and you can't rely. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 of
Caught
them.
in the backfield.
4 of them right there on him.
Yeah.
It's just up front. They're absolutely getting their tail ends whipped right now.
Yeah, so loss of 5 on the play, so now 2nd and 15. Trying to get a little bit of a hard count, a little bit of motion to draw them off sides, but Clinton did not bite. So Palmer getting in shotgun. Back to pass.
He's got Bryson.
No, come back.
Trying to catch Hubbs out there, but
I'd like to see him trying to get Bryson the ball on that post right there.
so it's going to be 3rd and long, 3rd and 15 here. And Blake, I think you got to be 4-down territory here again. I think you got 2 plays to pick up this 15 yards. I don't think field goal is going to do you much good at this point.
One on the street.
Holy Moses. Trying to go back to that throwback screen that they broke earlier in the game. It just wasn't there.
Yep.
Clinton was all over it.
Yep. Walker had catch, but just nothing there. So, and yeah, it looks like he is going for it right now. So, So 8:30 to go here. It's going to still be 4th and 16. So, but again, Blake, you're in this stage of the field. Punt's not going to help you any. It's a little too far for a field goal. So,
you'd be looking at almost a 50-yarder right there.
Yeah.
Golly.
Like I said, they're on him in a hurry back there.
Oh, good
He
catch.
caught it.
Good catch. Oh, he fumbled the
Fumbled
ball.
the ball, and it stayed in bounds. Oh, wow. Clinton recovered.
Almighty.
I thought that was going to roll out of bounds.
There comes some Yankees.
It's going to be after the play, so it's probably not going to change the fumble any. But, man, I mean, that thing just literally sat there.
Tremendous catch.
Yeah.
And couldn't hang on to the ball.
Well,
and
and
like
I
you said,
was-
it just died when it hit the ground.
Yeah,
It died.
it
didn't
just
go
stopped.
anywhere.
Yeah, I thought surely that thing's going to roll out of bounds, but it just sat there. So, man,
Breaks just ain't going our way tonight, Jason.
no, like you said, that it's going to come down to turnovers. It looks like, and unfortunately, we've been on the short side of that here recently. So, see what the call is. You can't really penalize them much if it's against them. So, personal foul, roughing the. Oh, maybe we.
Dead ball, personal foul against them. Dead ball, personal foul
Foul
against
against
us.
us.
Everything offset. First down, get. First down, get.
Okay. Well,
How about
okay.
that?
I assumed both of those personal fouls were after the play, but apparently there was a roughing the passer before we saw those other flags. So that's that kind of helped Gibbs out there. So
Well, there's a break that went our way.
yes, we'll take it. So
Got bailed out there.
I did not see that first flag. I just saw the ones at the end, and if it's a dead ball after it's over, then it doesn't matter. The fumble would have still stood, but fortunately for Gibbs, it was a penalty during the play as well. So. So after all that said and done, after 3 penalties on the same play, we are now on the 16-yard line.
So we're first and 10 on the 16.
Yeah, first and 10 on 16. And that's a great camera shot, too, by the way. I know we've talked about them a couple times. We appreciate the copter shots, guys, but that's an awesome look right there. So
that's a fantastic shot right there.
I thought they were all offset.
Still talking.
You got 2 on one team and 3 on the other. You can't just choose to avoid one.
That's good film video right there, Jason.
That's right. That's right, yeah.
There's the coach's look.
Yeah. You can see the holes that are there or not. So, all right, so first down from the 16.
Oh, he's wide open.
Wide open. Oh.
Jeez.
Clinton guy did a tremendous job to catch up to that one. He was wide open, and Clinton had to hustle. Give him credit that he got back there and broke that one up at the last second. Yeah.
Put too much air into the ball.
Yeah, floated just a little too long and let Clinton catch up to it. But
Lord have mercy.
So 2nd and 10 from the 16.
Run it, 2. Hold your block.
I think about the 6-yard line where they're going to mark him right there.
6 on the push-up.
Where's he at? Looks like a 6. Yeah, give him the first down, first and goal.
I can't see, Jason. Is that good for the, is that good for
yes,
the
I think
down?
they did change the first down, and like I said,
we're down here at the other end now. Can't see.
Yeah, there's a lot of blind spots in this press box, and we just can't see. So, and like I said, it's from this angle. I mean, the scoreboard and everything's obscured. We try to kind of look on the screen, but that's not even the easiest to see sometimes. So, another penalty.
Encroachment on the defense.
Yeah.
And put us on the 1.
Tell you, I think it was a really slow first half, and that's all these penalties. I think is one of the reasons, and that's continuing. So, but we'll take it.
Get in there.
Walker is in. Touchdown,
Beautiful.
Gibbs.
Beautiful.
Make it 25-28. And, yeah, Blake, that's the best way Gibbs could have started that second half. I mean, that's exactly what you need. But again, we've said it before, and said it sounds like a broken record, but we got to stop Clinton. We got to get them off the field. We and as you said, we got to score every time, and we got to get them off the field. So, kick is good. So we will take it. So Gibbs is now down 26-28, 7:41 to go in the third quarter. So, Blake, they chewed up almost half of that third quarter just on that drive.
And that's exactly what you got to do. That's exactly what they need to do. Now, again, you're going to have to get pressure on the quarterback.
Yep.
How many times we've said that? We're going to have to be opportunistic on the back end of the defense here. You're going to have to look. You're going to have to start getting turnovers, whether it's forcing fumbles, whether it's picks, whatever it is you got to do. You're going to have to be opportunistic and just play assignment ball. If he does scramble, don't get caught up watching the paint dry in the backfield. Stay on your guy. And 2, it's something that they're going to have to, these corners, when they're throwing these fade routes, these tall wide receivers, they're going to have to do a good job of timing their jumps to be able to get to the highest point there and be able to defend it. Because, you take Hunter Carnes, for instance, these receivers, they've got 6 or 8 inches on him.
Yep.
He's going to have to time that just right to be able to compete for that ball because the quarterback's going to put it up there as high as he can.
Sure. And, he's done a great job the last two times they've thrown at him in the end zone. Carnes has defended it well and stopped both of them. So he's done a good job. So, but those guys, like you said, their quarterback extremely accurate, and we gotta get some pressure on him and keep those guys jumpy back there. So we'll get another great overhead shot there. Again, thanks to the folks from Copter Shots for a kind of a nice kickoff angle there. So
what a shot!
Yeah. It just had a big G in the middle instead of that C. So
we're going to the onside
kick.
That's our ball. That's our ball. The kicker got it.
How about that?
There you go, Turner.
Benji Angola.
There you go.
Onside kick and the recovery. So
beautiful.
I tell you, that's one thing about Turner, he is never afraid to do the onside kick. I can't count the number of times he's done that this year, and not because he had to sometimes. So
speaking of watching the paint dry, that front line from Clinton, they still don't know what just happened.
Yeah. So Gibbs is going to take over at the 44-yard line.
Sitting there catching flies with their mouth open.
44 on the Clinton side of the field. So, and yeah, you want to. Is it a timeout or a?
Turner had something. He had a mismatch somewhere. I can't. Turner's wanting to snap the ball. I don't know what Turner saw that I didn't right there, but he saw something he liked. He was trying to get Palmer to hurry and snap it.
Yeah, maybe not enough people on the field, or you're right, or somebody uncovered. But yeah, well, they're taking the timeout. We'll take it with them. So, and we'll be back in a moment.
Hey, y'all, thanks for watching the broadcast today. My name is Rob Maddox. I'm the worship pastor here at Clear Springs, and I would love to invite you and your family to come join us for one of our worship services on Sundays. We have them in the morning at 10:15 and in the evening at 6 o'clock, and we would love to have you come join us for one of those services.
Yep. And we are back. So Gibbs run on first down there. So
Butler for a pickup of about 3.
Yep. So it's going to be 2nd and 8, and 7:20 to go here. Yeah, Blake, we were just talking in the break there. Turner goes for onside more than almost anybody I've seen.
Hang on to that ball, Matthew.
Job. Butler.
Go.
And again, continues to go even after first contact there. I mean, they had him stood up at the line, and he picked up another 2 or 3 yards after that at least. So,
and if they could just give him enough room to get him rolling here, get him kind of get the mojo flowing with him in this game, it would be huge to take over the clock in this second half.
Absolutely.
Because that kid can burn some time if you can feed him the ball.
Again, kind of a hard count there to try to get them offsides, and Clinton did not bite. So, but 3rd and 3. Butler up the middle.
It's going to be a first down.
Yep, I think he's got it. Takes it down to about the 34, and
I tell you what, though, and that's something you can credit all these running backs, whether it's Butler or Hubbs or Brockwell, every single one of them, the feet never stop moving. No matter how many bodies have made contact with them, their feet never stop moving until they're on the ground.
I think we're going to have a measurement here.
What are we measuring?
Yep, they are bringing the chains out to measure.
I thought he had about a yard initially.
Yeah, I think we'll still be okay, but it.
That's first down.
First down, yep. Closer where they spotted it than I'm like you, Blake. Closer than it looked on the field, but yeah, we got it, and that's all that matters. So 1st and 10 from the 34 for Gibbs. 6:08 to go, and hand off to Walker around the right side.
Ooh, good stick.
Good hit by Clinton, but Walker popped back up and is in good shape. Nice open field tackle by Clinton there. He did a good job to wrap him up. So, so 2nd down. Allison in motion. Back to pass, a little pressure. Intended for Walker in the end zone there. Yeah, there comes a late flag. I believe they're going to call some pass interference there. A little bit of a late flag, but I believe it's going to be pass interference.
Jason, I want to offer an apology to Nathan. I've been calling him Matthew. I've got another Matthew Butler at school. I've been calling him Matthew Butler. It is Nathan Butler.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'm getting old, Jason. My memory is not what it once was.
I understand.
Pass interference.
Yep. Pass interference against Clinton, so it's going to be a 15-yard penalty, so that will definitely give us a first down. And so we'll take the ball down to the going to put it down right about the 14-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. Skips right back at it again, continuing to stay in that hurry-up mode. And quarterback keeper, designed to run.
There we go.
I think it's going to be another personal foul. Yeah,
There we
go. They kind of grabbed Palmer from behind there, and yeah, going to be another personal foul probably. So probably half the distance to the goal at this point. But let's see what they call. Well, it's definitely Gibbs moving forward. So, yep. Face mask, so half the distance will take us down to like about the 6-yard line where it should be 1st and goal. So Gibbs can actually take the lead here. So Butler up the middle.
There you go.
Just a little short. He's going to be at about the 2-yard line. So going to be 2nd and goal from the 2. Like I could see a dose of Hubs here right now. I got Hubs in the fullback position, so I'd say.
And you called it. Get up in there. Keep pushing, young man. He's in. He broke it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you're
haven't seen the
kidding.
signal. Yeah, he's got to be right at the.
Golly, his shoulder pad was in the end zone.
So 3rd and goal from the half-yard line. So I say we run that same play again and just let Walker push him from behind. So
He's in there.
touchdown
by Nathan Butler. Let me correct myself one more time.
So Gibbs will take the lead, I believe, for the first time tonight. So I believe we've been tied before, but I don't believe we've had the lead. So
we're going to go for 2 right here.
Yep, we'll try to make it a 6-point lead instead of just a 5. So I'm going to say a very similar play. Butler or Hubs up the middle and see what we get. So yes, Gibbs will go for 2 here, like I said, to make it a 6-point game instead of a 5.
There's a hold. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, there was definitely a hold on the.
Holy moly.
Trying to go to Connor Atkins, and yeah, here was a.
Well, they had Bryson Walker in a chokehold.
Well, Gibbs still able to take the lead there, so the 2-point conversion was not good, but still a 4-point lead, 28-32.
There's one.
It's probably going to be unsportsmanlike against somebody.
So
So
it's mouthing off.
Wow, I don't think Blake, I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen so many personal fouls and unsportsmanlike and.
At some point, though, if you're a player, you can't be mouthing off the refs.
No.
But I understand the frustration. They had Bryson Walker in a chokehold during the end zone, him trying to break to the outside, and nothing happens. Jeez.
Yeah, the ref is, like I said, recording the unsportsmanlike conduct, and he's going to run out of paper here in a little while. So it is against Gibbs, unsportsmanlike, so that'll back us up 15 yards on the kickoff. So we'll be kicking off from the 25 instead of the 40. So, yeah, Blake, like you said, you just got to maintain your composure there. You've gotten the lead, you've gotten some momentum. You don't need to do anything to help Clinton out here. They've been able to move the ball. We don't need to give them any more yards than we have to. So again, appreciate these overhead shots, not Coppler shots. The folks doing that for us and do a wonderful job. And that's we were talking about it before the game, and that's not just it's not just like me hopping out there with my drone. These guys are professional at it and have to be licensed and insured and all that stuff. So they do a good job, and it's not as anybody that flies a drone thinks, oh, I can do that, and you don't realize how difficult it is. But when you see somebody professional do it, these guys really do a good job. So, and there's a lot, like I said, a lot more to that. A lot of red tape they got to go through and certifications and all that. So, again, these guys do a great job, and we appreciate them helping us out tonight. So 4:06 to go in the third quarter here. Gibbs leading 32-28. Unfortunately, kicking off from the 25, but we'll hopefully not give them too good a field position here. So.
It's an awful big sweet spot right there in the middle of that C on the field, Jason.
Think another onside here?
If he could land one short right there.
So they're going to take it about the 30, and it is returnable. Let's get him out of bounds.
Ball! Boy, they blew.
Oh, yeah, that one they blow dead. So
yeah. Lord have mercy.
I think Clinton maybe recovered it anyway, but yeah, that one like you thought was very clearly out.
That ball, his knees wasn't nowhere near the ground. Holy Christmas.
So Clinton will take over at the 44-yard line. Will be 1st and 10.
I bet these refs take a second vacation this year. What do you think? You think that much money hit the account tonight? Jeez.
So Clinton back to pass. He's open. So many missed tackles there. Blake, I tell you, he was open, but then so many guys missed him.
Arm tackling and people just diving at feet.
Yeah. Yeah. 3:44 to go here. Obviously a first down for Clinton there, so big pickup on these chunk plays. And Blake, you mentioned earlier, you just don't want to get beat by these big chunk plays, and that's just happening to us way too much tonight. So, 1st and 10 again for Clinton. Send a man in motion. Handoff.
Good contain right there to make him bounce that back inside because he was headed right toward the boundary.
Yeah. So Gibbs player a little slow to get up, but he is up and moving now. So, yeah, he's gonna have to come out for just a second. That is Brady Hughes. He again came off on his own, but you have to step out at least for that play. So, so Clinton's got it back 2nd and about 4.
Awful soft coverage over there on the edge.
Looks like the ball's about the 20-yard line again. That's that hard spot for us to see. It's Clinton back in the shotgun. Run up the middle, big hole up the middle.
Golly.
So
That was a good inside handoff.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's about the best run they've had up the middle tonight. Like I said, Blake, our up the middle defense have been pretty good, but they had a big hole there. And
just a hitch of misdirection.
Yep. So that is a first down on the 9, and that puts them now at 1st and goal from the 9. So Clinton looking to take the lead back here. So, again, kind of the story all night. Gibbs just not been able to stop them on defense, unless it's been a turnover or something. And I don't think Clinton has punted yet tonight. So, I believe he is.
I think I'm going to stop him short.
Okay. Yep, going to stop him just a bit short. But he has got to be on about the 1-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 1. Clinton lines up back in the backfield. Quarterback sneak. He's going to walk in. So, and it will be a touchdown for Clinton. So, gives everybody just keep your composure. Let's not get any more unsportsmanlike. And so Clinton will take the lead back here, make it 34-32. And Gibbs will be trailing by 3 probably with a successful extra point. So, again, 1:49 to go here in the third quarter. It's been a good ball game. Like I said, a lot of offense, and nope. Either the kick was blocked, so the extra point is no good. So that's actually a win for Gibbs there. Only down by 2 now, so field goal could still win it for you. So, again, I don't believe this is going to be the last bit of scoring we see, but just in case, it's nice to be down by 2 and not 3. So, 1:49 to go here in the third quarter, and Blake, we just still got to get Clinton off the field. At some point we're going to have to make a stop, and the defense is just going to have to stand up, and it's going to be tough to win this game. So, see what Gibbs can do here, taking back over. So.
Awful big delay here in between.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on either exactly.
PAT and kickoff.
I just keep looking for a flag.
Yeah, I mean,
it's kind of been the norm between plays, but I don't see one. So. Yeah, Gibbs is coming on the field now, so yeah, I'm not sure what the delay was, but so yeah, Clinton ready to kick off from the 40, and again, Gibbs is going to, like you said, Blake, you can't have empty possessions. We gotta score here. So.
Oh gosh, got to get on that.
Got to get on that thing. That is not what we need, yeah. Just hang on to the ball, boys.
You got to wonder if he had his eyes upfield before he got the ball in his hands.
Yep. Yeah, so he's going to be tackled at about the 4. So that is not the way you want to start that drive. That is
He's
deep
shaking up, holding the back of his neck.
Yeah, Levi Allison. So we tell you what, we will take a break while they kind of check on Levi Allison there, and we'll be back in just a moment. Good. And we are back. Levi Allison walking off under his own power there. I think he just got kind of hit from a lot of angles there. Had a lot of guys, with that kind of bobble on picking up, gave a lot of guys time to get down there and get on him. So, but looks like thankfully he's okay walking off under his own power. So, but we need to get him back. He's been one of our big offensive weapons tonight. So we need to certainly hope he's okay, but definitely need to get him back. So Gibbs will take over at about the 4-yard line. Actually, the scoreboard is.
What are they calling this time? I believe encroachment on the defense.
But that's where it's at.
Yep. Defense, yeah, Blake, I don't always see them jump. Maybe sometimes they're lining up in the neutral zone. I don't know. Maybe they've jumped at that time, but I can't count. That's probably the 4th or 5th time they called offsides or encroachment on them just tonight. So, so I don't know if those hard counts are working or they're just lining up poorly. I'm just not sure, but we'll take it regardless. So.
Good bounce.
Walker again on the outside. There's just not much there. So, Looks like no gain on that, so we'll call it.
Yeah, I didn't count that as a pass. It's almost, I counted the pass.
2nd and 3 from the 14.
I can't remember how I did it. I think I ended up having to do just a bit of
I'd like to see him hit Bryson Walker on that deep post again. It's been there.
Yeah.
If he's had time to step into a throw, Bryson's had the route several times.
Stop the play, so it's probably going to be against us.
offsides again.
Offsides against them, so.
I can't figure out what's going on.
Unless they're lining up in the neutral zone, I'm like
It's
you.
got to be what it is.
Yeah. They just continue to do it because, and I mean, they even stopped the play on that one. I thought surely that was on the offense, but it's one thing that's kind of frustrating. You know, if it's on them, you want the free play, you know, to get what you can, but and then they'll take the penalty later. So you don't want them to stop it if it's going to be on the defense. But again, we'll take the yardage. So gives Gibbs a first down. So 1st and 10 from the 19.
There's nothing doing.
Yeah. Still a little downfield pushing and shoving there. So.
Holy moly, they're not going to throw that.
I'm waiting on the flags, but no, I don't see any. So 23 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Gibbs, there's a rollout, so
Beautiful.
There you go. Blake, you called it. So pass to Walker.
I don't know if that was going to be a post and he broke it off because Palmer scrambled, or if that was a legit comeback route. But either way, it was wide open.
Yep. 9 seconds left here. Gibbs can probably squeeze in one more play before the end of the quarter. Butler.
Boy, Butler's going to be sore in the morning.
Yes, he is. So. But if we can slip out of here with a win, it makes it feel a lot better. So it's going to be the end of the third quarter. So we will take a break with them here as we end the third quarter. Again, Gibbs trailing 32-34, and we will be back in a moment.
I'm Justin Pratt, the senior pastor of Clear Springs Baptist Church. While we take a break, I want to invite you and your family to come and join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church at the Crossroads in beautiful Corryton, Tennessee.
I'm Paul Baird, the student pastor at Clear Springs Baptist Church. And as we're taking a break from this game, I want to personally invite any middle school or high school students to come check us out on Wednesday nights for Unfazed Student Ministry.
And we are back, so get ready to start the fourth quarter here. So Gibbs will come back out, taking over on the 44-yard line. So again, like you know, we've said it, but we're just going to have to get a stop. The defense is going to have to get a stop at some point here. So we can keep scoring, but if we don't get a stop, it's going to be who's got the ball last. So. So Gibbs comes out to start the fourth quarter here, and second down.
It's wonderful.
Palmer back.
He's got time.
Yeah, okay, good protection there. Now they're going to call holding. Yep, I saw that one. So it's going to be holding on Gibbs. So and it's legit. He was. Like I said, the protection held up there for a little while, and then it kind of started breaking down at the end, and it just
covered sack pretty much, more or less. You know, the offensive line actually did a good job that time of giving him some time to look down the field, but there wasn't nothing there until the last second.
Yep. So back to the 20, right at about the 25-yard line. So. It's going to be second and long, second and 25. So. Little fake design quarterback keep.
There you go, Bryson.
Oh, boy, he was one tackle away from even gaining a whole lot more there. So I tell you, he had a good run, still a good pickup out to about the 36. So about a a good pickup there, definitely. So. So we're going to mark it 2nd and 14. So, Blake, you don't have to get all this in one play here. You break it up into two and make it a manageable 3rd down.
He's got time. Good
Out
catch
to Walker
by
again. He's going to be about maybe 5 yards short, but it makes it a manageable 3rd down, definitely. So
4th down.
4th down, okay. Looks like Turner is ready to go for it.
I'll throw it again. Throw the comeback route to Walker.
Might try the hard count. We've been getting them on offsides and encroachment all night. So, and there's a flag down. We're going to get it. They're going to give us another 1st down.
Well, it's 4th and 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, actually, it's going to be just a bit short. It was 4th and 6, so it's going to still be 4th down, but it's going to be 4th and 1.
I still throw it. I throw it to Bryson Walker on the one-on-one matchup down here.
You don't want to go to our old hubs up the middle.
The line ain't been getting enough push tonight, but it looks like that's what we're going to do.
Nope. Walker. Oh, they hit him in the backfield. It depends on the spot.
Boy.
So.
Oh boy.
It depends on the spot.
I don't know.
I think they gave him a pretty good spot, so we'll see.
It's not going to be a 1st down.
That's a good second effort by Butler, but I don't know that he got it.
Are they going to measure? Surely they're going to measure. No, they're just saying he's short. Wow. They're saying he is short on that.
Again, no push up front.
Yeah.
No push. He hadn't much more's got the ball in his hands and he got met.
Yep. Yeah,
absolutely nothing up front tonight for Gibbs. This is the first time all year long, Jason, that I've seen them get manhandled like this.
Yeah.
We have consistently been able to run the ball all year long, and tonight Clinton has just wore them out physically, the whole 9 yards.
Especially here in the second half. I mean, we had a few decent runs. We ended up pretty good yardage in the first half. But you're right, as the game is worn on here, I think we've just gotten worn down, and you're right, we're just not getting protection, not getting any holes. So Gibbs still just rushing 3. So screen in the backfield. Good pickup for Clinton there. So. So going to be a 1st down for Clinton. Again, 10:51 to go here. So going to be about the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10 for Clinton. Yeah, you can't give up a score here. The win would be to at least hold them to a field goal, but you just can't give up a touchdown here. You're going to run out of time to catch them. So wide open.
He's wide open.
Wow. And then even room to run. I shouldn't have said that. I jinxed him. So the one thing we can't do is give up the touchdown. And, I mean, he was wide open and then, just stepped untouched into the end zone. So 40-32 for Clinton. And, the problem here is with an extra point, which the last one was blocked, but, you're down by 2 scores if they get this. So you're just running out of time.
Calling some time out here.
So, well, they'll take a timeout. We'll take it with them here and be back in just a moment. So. And we are back. Again, Clinton up by 8 right now. Again, if they get even the extra point here, and unfortunately makes it a 2-score game. So we'll couldn't call a timeout there, so I don't know if they just didn't have enough personnel or they're thinking about a 2-point conversion. Not sure what the timeout was for there on an extra point, but
I think originally they didn't have the right personnel on the field for the PAT. I don't think they had enough guys, but after a timeout, they are going to go for 2.
Yeah, they are. So try to make it a 10-point lead instead of a 9. So
I don't really understand the thinking behind that. Good.
Yeah, don't see any flags, so good stop by Gibbs. So, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a missed opportunity by Clinton there.
I think so, too. Yeah, I mean, I would have taken I know they wanted to be up by 10, but yeah, the problem now is they're only up by 1 score. So I would have taken unless there was something, going on with the kicking side. Yeah, I would have gone up by 2 scores. So, but hey, we'll take it. So, 32-40.
It's a coaching blunder on their part.
Yep.
You got to capitalize on that.
Yeah. So 10:22 to go. Again, Gibbs will be taking over, and like I said, yeah, you got to be thankful to still be down by 1 score. But again, at some point we gotta get a stop. We got to get them off the field, and we gotta make some plays. And like you said, the line's going to have to. I know they're tired, and I know they're beat up tonight because, like I said, it's been a very physical game. But they just got to get some holes or get some protection for Palmer back there. So.
I'm kind of surprised, too. In Clinton, they've not had to bring a lot of linebackers to get pressure. They've done a good job with their front 4 of applying pressure. But you kind of think at some point we try and slip a screen pass in there. Let them over-pursue. Let them use all that.
That speed against them.
Yeah. I'm having a hard time finding the word I'm trying to say. But anyways, let them get upfield. Let them, the aggressiveness, I guess, of their front 4, let them get upfield and just dump it over their head.
Yeah.
Get it to Butler or Bryson Walker or even Levi in space. Get out of bounds.
A little bit of pooch kick, yeah, but it went out of bounds, so that'll be a good starting field position for Gibbs there. So they'll probably take it on about the 45 or so. So great starting field position for Gibbs. So. Yeah, not sure what they were trying to do there, unless it was just a missed kick. It wasn't. I don't know if they're trying to pooch it but yeah. So he is marking that off up to.
What in the world? What are you doing? It went out of bounds. It goes to the 35. Oh, no, they're saying across the line right there. Across the line going out of bounds at 38.
Sorry, we're kind of figuring it out. Okay, well, it's about the 30. Okay, so we'll start about the 38. So, but still, great field position for Gibbs. So, good starting field position. So
again, you've got Bryson Walker on an island down here with a kid that can't cover him.
Yeah, and he's got a height advantage too. So yeah,
you've got to utilize that.
Butler up the middle, about the 41. So about a 4-yard pickup there. It'll be second down. Is continuing to stick with their hurry up. So Butler again around the outside. A good hit by Clinton there. So he's going to get up to about the 45. So going to be third down and about 4. So 9:35 to go here. So a big third down here. Really need to pick this one up. So
good ball, good catch.
It's going to be a first down. And as you said, Bryson Walker, yeah, he's got a height advantage, on that defender over there, and you're right, Blake. They're starting to take advantage of that,
and he can jump.
Yeah,
he can jump. Not only has he got the height, he can jump.
Yeah. He's looking that way again. Another pass to Walker. So. Out of bounds.
What is going on now? Turner's hot about something.
Yeah, the Clinton guys, I think maybe you're saying that, I don't know, Walker did something or said something. I don't know. I didn't see it, but no flags. So Butler up the middle, down to about the 38-yard line. So it'll be third and about 3 to go. Gibbs looking to the sideline. Got Hubbs and Walker in the backfield, so rolls out to pass. Looks like he's wanting to throw it to Hubbs. He's just going to run for it, so.
I think he got the first down, scrambling. Yeah, he did.
I believe he was wanting to get Hubbs out there, and it just good coverage from Clinton. Hubbs just wasn't open, so, but picked up the first down. That's all that matters. 9:03 to go, 32 to 40. Gibbs trails. So it is first and 10 from the 34. Back to pass. He's got Walker's double coverage. There's a flag.
Score.
He still got it. And he scored.
Touchdown. Yes, sir.
How about that?
Yes, sir.
Double coverage. He was held. And pass interfered.
The kid picked the ball, and Brosson took it out of his hands.
Yes, and then still scored with it. So, wow. That was.
They tried to thieve him of his lunch money in the process.
Yeah, that is. I mean, I'm assuming it's defensive pass interference, and it is. Yes, so we'll decline
Beautiful.
it. Touchdown is good. And obviously go for 2 for the tie here. So great play. That was an incredible play by Walker. All right, so we need this to tie. So, all right, so Gibbs is Gibbs taking a timeout, I think. Let's see. No, they're respotting the ball to the other hash mark. So, okay. All right, so Gibbs is now will line up to go for 2, and I tell you, Walker's out there, you know, single coverage again. So that's been a good well for us. Ooh, yeah,
I mean, he had no time.
Yeah. Yeah, so the 2-point conversion fails, so Gibbs will still be trailing by 2, 38-40. But, yeah, a lot of time still left in this game. So, again, but, yeah, that's just an incredible play by Walker there before. I mean, he's interfered with. The Clinton guy actually gets the ball first. He takes it away from him, and it still struggles into the end zone. So just a great play by Walker there. And, you know, been able to go for him a lot on these last couple drives here. So just kind of trying to look at some of the stats just to let you know if I can see them here. What Walker's got. Walker's got 7 catches on 10 targets for 104 yards. So really making some success there, certainly. So just a couple other stats while we're waiting here. Butler's got 31 rushes for 104 yards. Palmer's got 11 rushes for 119 yards. Eli Hubbs has got 11 for 41 yards. Levi Allison's got 1 for 5. So again, Gibbs, you know, having some success on the ground. So, but like I said, able to pick some stuff up with Walker there too, off the through the air. So. So yeah, 7:59 to go here.
Turner's thought about something else. We got 3 different coaches letting this boy down here hear about it, and I don't know what it is.
It's time you hope you're you don't want to be the sideline referee, right? So guys, the field got a little protection at least. So Gibbs the kickoff here. You know, Blake, who knows? I mean, am I doing onside? They've, of course, Clinton's more expecting it now, but, you know, wouldn't put it past him. So.
Well, they're lining up in this 2-kicker deal again. They did this against Fulton.
Back out. 6 on 3 on the outfield.
Yeah, because that's not our standard kicker. That's, yep.
See, you know, and I don't like that one as much as the first ones. I like the dribble it down the field, send all your guys straight there, you know, and we done it a couple weeks ago. We just started leveling people on that first line of the field. I mean, people were just getting their heads knocked off, you know, and it allowed Angola to fall on it. We didn't even have to do that the first time. Of course, it caught them by surprise, but I don't even think Angola was ever touched, was it?
No.
I don't, you know.
Yeah, no, we talked about that earlier. Yeah, I loved that onside the other day where we just sent 10 guys in chasing the ball down the field and level everybody, and then the last guy in gets it. So I'd like to see us try that one again. So, but anyway, Clinton takes over with good field position on the give side of the field here at about the 48-yard line. So.
Oh, Lord. Look for the ball. Excellent.
Nice.
Excellent.
Nice. Defense, no flags. So
excellent job by Carnes right there.
Yeah, that is at least the third time now. He got beat on the very first touchdown, but I tell you, he has answered the bell ever since then. And like I said, he is so much smaller. He really has a tough matchup tonight, but he has done a tremendous job to break those up at least 3 times now.
And he's done a good job of not committing a holding call or pass interference, because you see that a lot when you have an undersized quarter that's trying to defend a receiver. It's got height on them. They're about wanting to hold, keep him from jumping, trying to go over top. And he's done a good job of not doing that, just timing his jump or swat up to put him in a position to make the play. He's done a really nice job.
Absolutely. Actually, Clinton was called for holding on that, so it is backed them up to the 35-yard line.
First and Fox Toyota right here.
Yeah.
Get there.
Running.
Golly, make a tackle.
Yeah, you cannot let them get that much on first down.
Jeez.
Got them that deep in the hole, you cannot give up that much yardage on first down. Yeah, so back to the 44-yard line. So going to be second and about 15.
He's going for it again. Bryson Allen's on him.
Did he catch that?
Oh, that's a good catch.
It was. Allen just couldn't get his head around to see. He was playing good defense, but he couldn't get his head around to see the ball coming. And give Clinton credit, he dropped that right in the perfect spot, and they made a good catch. So.
Bryson was in position. If he could get, like you said, if he could have got his head around and seen the ball coming, he was in position to make a play.
Yep. So first down for Clinton. Ball on the 8-yard line, so first and goal. And pass again. He's got all kinds of green. He's going to run in the end zone. Wow.
Jeez, they missed another Clinton. One right there.
So Clinton will go up 46-38. Blake, I'm going to guess he's going to kick the extra point this time. So
yeah, I would imagine so.
After the at least in our opinion, bad call the other time. So it looks like they're lining up to kick this time and go up by 2 scores. So this late in the game, that's very very important. So kick is up and the kick is good. Thought I saw a flag there, but nope. The kick is good. So they will take a 9-point lead. So unfortunately now puts us in 2-score hole. So 6:36 to go. Just not able to stop those guys. So I mean, at the minimum, hold them to a field goal once, but they're scoring a touchdown almost every time on us. So just a tough team to stop tonight. So 6:36 to go. Again, just give you some stats here. Clinton is 18 of 20 through the air, for 378 yards. So just, incredible. 18 of 20. Have 2 incompletions for 378 yards. That's just incredible. So those guys really are a potent passing attack. So.
All the Wi-Fi internet package, the whole thing. We paid about $1,000
So Quentin kicks it deep. Gibbs will return. Nice little, able to slip through that hole there. So that was Hunter Carnes. So Gibbs is going to take over at about the 32-yard line, which is going to be 1st and 10. 6:25 to go.
Now you're getting to the point to where you got to go through the air now.
Yeah.
You're down. You're at 6:25 left. It's a 2-score ball game. You got to start scoring quick.
Yep. Yeah, we don't have time now for the methodical drive because we got to have 2 scores, and especially knowing we maybe can't stop them wide
there you
open.
Go.
Hit him in stride, Butler. Good pickup by Butler down to the 40-yard line on the Clinton side of the field.
He was wide. Nobody left with him coming out of the backfield.
Yeah, and a beautiful pass by Palmer. He hit him in stride. He never had to slow up, so it was a beautiful play there. So, and Gibbs definitely going in a hurry right now. So,
jeez.
Let's see.
Too many men on the field.
Looks like it's going to be against Clinton. Yep. 5-yard penalty, so we'll take the stoppage for that. So 1st and 5 from the 35. The pump fake.
He's got him. That a boy, Bryson. Beautiful. I'm pretty sure that was double coverage, Jason. I think there was 2 guys on him. He got behind the deck down here, and I couldn't see anymore.
Yeah, I lost him down there too. So yeah.
Yep, 2 guys on him, and Palmer just put it right over the top of him. Beautiful.
Yeah, I tell you, they found something with Palmer there, and Blake, you called it. You were kind of seeing those opportunities earlier, and the coaches of Gibbs have done the same thing there. So. I don't.
Overthrew him just a little bit.
Blake, I don't know exactly why we went for 2 there either.
2 to 11 was the
would have made us just down by 1. Whether we're down by 1 or 2, I don't see the difference. But I'm not the coach there, so I would have kicked the extra point and then rolled down by 3. So, the extra point, then rolled down by 2. So,
unless they saw something that they liked.
Yeah.
Unless they saw something that they thought they could expose on a 2-point play right there, I don't know.
Because we can tie with a field goal now, but we could have won with the field goal if we had just picked the extra point. So, but again, we're not the coach, so I'd probably be, 0 to 90 if I was calling the other place. So
I dare say there's 5 minutes and 54 seconds. I dare say when 5 minutes rolls, 47-44 is not going to be what's on the scoreboard still. So
I think you're right, and that may be what Turner's thinking.
At the rate we're going,
yeah, he's thinking further ahead. So yeah. I think there's still several scores to go here. So total yards for the game right now, Clinton is at 461. Gibbs is actually at 503, so we're at pushing 1,000 yards of offense. I'm pretty sure we're going to go over it before the night's over.
How many attempts does Butler have tonight?
He is 14 of 22. So, but that has gone up significantly in the last few drives because I kind of looked at those stats earlier, and he was, I think in the first half, he only had like 7, 8 attempts, maybe something like that. So, I mean, it's gone up significantly.
What about Butler, rushing attempts?
Butler has
55.
Butler has 31 rushes for 104 yards.
Oh, he's going to do it. He's going to do it. It didn't make it far enough, I don't think.
No, it didn't make it. They got it anyway.
25 at the 49.
They did what we wanted them to, Jason. It just didn't work.
Just didn't get far enough, it looked like that time, right? So, nope. Gibbs got a player down there, looks like. So, well, tell you what, we will step away while they check on him, and we'll be back in a moment.
Hey, y'all, thanks for watching the broadcast today. My name is Rob Maddox. I'm the worship pastor here at Clear Springs, and I would love to invite you and your family to come join us for one of our worship services on Sundays. We have them in the morning at 10:15 and in the evening at 6 o'clock, and we would love to have you come join us for one of those services.
I'm Justin Pratt, the senior pastor of Clear Springs Baptist Church. While we take a break, I want to invite you and your family to come and join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church at the Crossroads in beautiful Corryton, Tennessee.
And we are back. So Gibbs player able to walk off under his own power there. So close to making that onside kick, but fell just a little bit short. Ball didn't quite make it the required 10 yards. So Clinton will take over at the 49 on the Gibbs side of the field. 5:51 to go here with a 3-point lead. So see if we can get these guys off the field or get a turnover and kind of slow them down. So, of course, they're going to, especially if they can keep picking up first downs, they're going to keep running this as much as they can and milk this clock. But if you can knock out first downs like that, though, or get close, you're going to continue to do it. So. Second and about 3 here from the 42. They'll probably use every bit of the play clock that they can. So.
Wide open and flat.
Keep him in, yeah. He's going to try to stay in bounds and he's going to keep that clock running. So, but they are moving the chain, so he will pick up the first down. So down now to about the 34-yard line. And again, that clock now becoming the biggest enemy for Gibbs. 4:47 and running. And like I said, they're going to milk that play clock every time. So. A big run up the middle.
Big running lane.
So he's going to be down about the 25-yard line. So another good overhead shot there. So yeah,
Kyle's wide open.
He stayed down inbounds on purpose, so good situational awareness there by Clinton to know to stay inbounds, keep that clock running. So, so he's down to about the 17-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 17. So. Yeah, the play clock actually is not working down here on this end, so Clinton's doing a good job to milk all they can out of it.
Oh, he dropped it.
Yep. Tough throw too. He kind of awkward angle across his body there to throw, but it dropped. So the benefit for Gibbs there, it does stop the clock, and Gibbs does still show 3 timeouts. So, but yeah, the clock and the scoreboard both are starting to become your enemies here. So Gibbs really needs to obviously you got to get a stop here of some kind and hopefully save a little bit of time. So 2nd and 10.
Golly, get that ball.
Yeah, he's just picking his way down through there and down to about the 10. So it's going to be 3rd down and 3 from the 10-yard line. You know, that round the clock's still just moving, so. At some point, you know, you got to think Turner's got to maybe start thinking about using some of these timeouts. We're under 3 minutes, and he's got all 3, so, you know, Clinton's just going to eat as much clock as they can.
Oh, Lee, you don't see Hubs miss very many of those.
No, had him in the backfield, and he would have been short of the 1st down, but I think he got to start calling timeouts now. I mean, with another 1st down, they're just going to bleed this clock all the way down if we don't start stopping them here. So. .2:18 to go. Clock's still running, but it's 1st and goal from the 4.
The play clock hasn't reset or been running.
Yeah, no, the one down here, it's the play clock's actually not working. So, so Gibbs stopped him, but yeah, there's Turner calls first time out. So 1:55 to go now. So yeah, we lost 2 or 3 seconds there. Probably add 2 or 3 seconds back on the clock. So we're going to take the timeout with them. We're at 1:54 to go. Gibbs trails 44-47. We'll be back.
How's the play clock not been reset?
If you do not attend church anywhere, we would love to invite you and your family to visit Clear Springs. Our church is truly for the entire family. We offer Sunday school and ministries for all ages, but most importantly, we have Christ-centered preaching. Pastor Justin Pratt and our church family share often that it is truly amazing at what the Lord is doing in our church. We are located in the heart of the Gibbs community at Harbison's Crossroads. For more information, please visit our website at clearspringsbaptist.net.
Good. And we are back. So Gibbs stopped the clock. They did add a little, I think added a little bit of time back there. We're at 1:54, 44-47. Gibbs trails. And it'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. So
I know there's no trick plays on defense, Jason, but you got to throw the kitchen sink at them, so to speak, right here. You know,
you got to do something to get a turnover.
You're going to have to get at the very least hold them to a field goal right here.
Yeah,
you know. Hey. Get there, hold him up. Good job.
Just enough to slow him down and
Heck of a play. Heck of a play. Who's that? Oh,
there's a flag.
Good Lord. Who are they throwing that one on? Is that number 25, Brady Hughes? Is that who that was, Jason?
I think they said, yeah, that's who held him up enough, and then
phenomenal play on his part.
Caught up by the others. So, yes, Brady Hughes.
Hanging on for dear life until somebody else could get there.
Glad that jersey didn't rip, so but he.
Who they throwing this on? What's the deal?
Yeah, personal foul against Clinton. So that'll mark them back 15 yards. So, Blake, that hope of a field goal just got maybe a little more realistic. So it's going to be 2nd and 19, or 2nd and goal from the 19. So.
Third down? Third down, loss of down, right? Yeah. Well, I mean, it was dead ball, so.
No. Yeah, it'll be third down.
Oh, third down, okay.
Yeah, third down. The only downside to that right there, Jason, is you just expanded the field a little bit for them.
Yeah, you're right. It hopefully with that far to go, we'll be okay. But like I said, we just you just never know. So. You know, and you wonder too, are they even going to really try to score, or are they just content to, run it a couple times and make us burn up our timeouts? We'll just see here. So, nope, he is
roll out. Get there. Yes. Oh, good. Yes, sir.
Yes. So 4th and
beautiful
35. Wonderful sack. I think it's one of the first times we've got to him all night. So
how about that?
Couldn't have come at a better time. So
have yourself a series, Brady Hughes.
Yes, and Turner called the timeout to stop the clock. So 1:36 to go.
Are we down to one timeout, or is that all of them?
No, I think we got one left.
Brady, the quarterback hurry, and
no, give it both to him. He hit him, grabbed him, slowed him down, and 20 came and cleaned him up.
That is Hughes' 6th tackle for the night. So
35, and we called a timeout.
Yeah, no, they called timeout.
They did.
They called a timeout. We had one timeout.
The announcer just said timeout. Yes, I think.
We just called a second timeout. Yes. One other.
yeah, so 1:36 to go, 4th and 35. You know,
They called 2 timeouts earlier.
Blake, they don't really have a lot of options here. I mean, my guess is they're going to just run the ball and keep the clock moving because you don't have a lot of 4th and 35 pass plays in the playbook. Too far for a field goal. You know, I'm going to guess they're going to run the clock, and well, of course, it'll turn over on 4th down, so they can't even really do that. I don't be interested to see what they do here.
I think they're going to take a shot. I think they're going to take because they're struggling to stop us just like we're struggling to stop them. So I think they're going to take a shot.
But you got to get some pressure.
Yep.
You got to get pressure on them.
But we cannot give this up.
Oh,
So
Lordy.
he's open. Just get him short of the end zone. Short of the end zone.
Okay, there we go.
Turnover on downs. The clock
Excellent.
will stop because of the change of possession. So that actually saves us that last time out. So,
minute 26 and the timeout to do it.
So Gibbs is taking over on the 13-yard line. So they have got a great shot here. So,
I feel Fulton all over again.
so
Bryson Walker all the way down the field, Jason.
I tell you, it's been working for us. So, yeah, you wonder if
it
they're
ain't
gonna,
broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, and right now we got actually an uncovered guy. I don't know, he's going in motion. Okay. He's looking
throwback.
Walker's way, but it's not.
That boy Butler. Hang on to that ball, son.
Out about the. Going to mark him at the.
That red on the side came up. Had to sit for 30.
Did they mark him? Oh yeah, they're about the 40. Okay. That's the same play they ran earlier where he hit Butler in stride. Wow, they marked him really far back. He must have stepped out. So take it over from the 36.
Get out of bounds, son. Beautiful.
Got what you could and got out of bounds.
Beautiful.
42-yard line in Clinton territory. 1:10 to go. Gibbs is moving the ball, got some momentum. I think Clinton's a little unraveled here, so let's keep the pressure on. And yeah, in fact, Clinton called.
Yeah, they're going to burn it.
Yep, it's called timeout. So yeah, I think they realized the same thing. They were a little rattled there and needed a little bit of recovery. Well, we will take the timeout with them. Be back in just a moment. 1:10 to go.
I'm Justin Pratt, the senior pastor of Clear Springs Baptist Church. While we take a break, I want to invite you and your family to come and join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church at the Crossroads in beautiful Corryton, Tennessee.
And we are back. So, yeah, Gibbs really had something going there. So, down from the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 for Gibbs. And, yeah, let's see what we can do. Ideally, you go down here, you put a touchdown on, and don't leave them much time left. So roll out the pass. Oh. Well, I'm just glad that wasn't picked. Anytime those get tipped up in the air, I'm just nervous about the guys behind. So, yeah, just a tiny bit high for Connor Atkins. So going to be 2nd and 10, but incomplete pass. At least the clock is not moving, so that saves, gives some time there. And
You got single coverage on everybody over here.
There you go.
Walker going to get down to about the 30.
They're going to have to hurry up. He didn't move the chains. They're going to have to hurry.
So about 1 to go.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So that is a completion. That will
Just
be
keep
a
throwing
first down.
the comebacks to Walker. They can't stop him.
Yeah.
He's too big of a body.
Yeah. Too tall, and like I said, too much leaping ability there, and they just can't cover him. So 42 seconds. Palmer back, just run.
Hold on the ball.
Take your time out.
You're going to have to spike it. He's going to have to spike it. Oh, they got a guy down. Stop the clock.
Got a guy down. So
I think he just cramped up.
yeah, he went down in a hurry. You're right.
His leg just locked up on him. I think he's cramping.
We'll take a break with him there. So and we'll be back in just a moment. So. Hey guys, we are back quickly here. The Clinton player was able to get off the field, and we are back. So,
No safety help. No safety.
It's right through the hands of Hubbs. So the clock has at least stopped. So it is now 3rd down and 8 to go. So
the unfortunate part of this right now, Jason, it's 3rd down. So you're either you're playing it into the end zone, or you're doing something to the boundary because you don't have the spike eligible anymore to be able to try and get a field goal. You're going to have to go to the perimeter.
Right in the middle.
He's got to go to the end zone. You can't spike it. It's 4th down. You can't spike it. It's 4th down. Are we?
What?
Get your field goal team on the field then. If they're going to measure, you got to get your field goal team on the field.
Are we?
What are they doing? You got to get your PA. You got to get your field goal team on the field.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that's a
or have a play to run. It is 4th down. There's no spike in this sucker.
They are going to measure.
Here we go. He's got him. He's got him. Here comes P8 or the field goal.
Yeah, because I mean, like you said, with 6 seconds left, whether it's 1st down or not, doesn't really matter. Other than it'll stop the clock for us momentarily. But yeah, you gotta kick the.
First down.
Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, spike that sucker. Woo! How about that? You better hurry, boys. All those guys jumping like that when the change comes. It looks like off that Wii bowling game when the ball goes back.
They've got to spike it. You should have more time.
Yeah, showing 6.9 seconds. It is a 1st down, so he'll spike it. He does. Maybe. All right, so now the field goal kicker does come on, so Gibbs can tie it here.
And here's the good news, is this is going to calm Angola down. It was going to be a tough situation for him to try and line up and kick that immediately out of them measuring for that,
Absolutely. Now he's got time to kind of relax. And,
he can kind of wrap his head around it for just a second.
Yeah, go through his normal routine. And so Gibbs needs this for the tie. It is.
Got it.
Good.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So Gibbs has tied this game.
We've got free football, folks.
Oh.
How about that?
Yeah, how about that? So 0 seconds left on the clock, and we are going to overtime. So, again, well, I'll tell you what. Let's take a break here. We'll kind of call this a quarter change, and we will be back in just a few moments. So.
Family of faith are 3 words that truly describe the wonderful relationships we share at Clear Springs. We want you and your family to come and feel at home and be part of our family. At Clear Springs, you're surrounded by a caring, loving family who will help you and your family grow, sharing the good times, but also helping you shoulder the tough times. We strive to reach out to people, create forever friendships, and share the love of Jesus with those around us. Whether you are a large family or a family of one, we invite you to be part of our family at Clear Springs.
It's fine. So we are back, and looks like we're going again to overtime, and we I think these are kind of like the college rules, where both teams get the ball, both get a chance to score here, and looks like Gibbs is going to I think be on offense first. So.
Oh, sorry, they're getting at the 10.
Let's see.
I guess they're just doing 2-point conversions. What?
What?
So we're kind of waiting to see what we do here. So.
Do the refs know how this works?
First and goal up to 10. Gibbs has possession.
Okay, so yeah, first and goal from the 10. Gibbs will have the ball first. So so just kind of like college, except starting at the 10 instead of further back like those. So all right, so Gibbs got the ball first, and see if we can punch this thing in here. So
I think we're going to get him out about 6, I think, Jason, or 7.
yeah, still a pretty good pickup so on first down. So that's good good way to start. So. So, yep, about the 6-yard line. We're blowing it dead. This be a good time to be against Clinton, but it's probably not. Nope, false start on Gibbs this time. So it's going to be back about where we were. A little worse. It's going to be second and goal from the 12. So you obviously you got to get points on this possession, but you really need a touchdown, not a field goal here. So second and 12.
Right, there it is. Oh, I should throw it sooner. Golly.
Yeah, so they're going to be third and long. So third, yep. I see third and goal from the 12. So, oh,
golly!
Did he get there early? It's intended for Palmer. I thought he might have got a little bit of an early push in the back there, but I don't see any flags. So Gibbs is going to again. You got to get points here. You'll take the field goal, but man, you would like to have had 6 there. So Angola, the hero at the end to get us to overtime, has got a chance to give Gibbs the lead here. And if we can stop Clinton, or at least hold them the field goal, we'll keep going. Ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. So Gibbs takes the lead. So
got to get a turnover.
Yep, it's simple now. You got to
get a turnover.
You got to stop them, or at least hold them to a field goal. And easier said than done.
And this is, as a defensive unit, you're tired. You've been out here for, what time is it now, Jason? 11 o'clock. You've been out here for 4 hours. Yeah. You're ready to go to the house, but you got to be able to. You got to find something deep down. You gotta be able to bow your backs right here, get a stop, force the field goal, whatever it is. Just do not let them in the end zone.
Yep. Like I said, at the minimum, you gotta keep them. You gotta keep them out of the end zone. So. Yeah. Well, definitely an exciting game. We are now at 581 yards of offense for Gibbs and 512 for Clinton. So timeout maybe, or what is the?
There's a flag in the end zone.
Illegal substitution against Gibbs. Yeah, so that'll move him down to the 5. Boy, that's a costly penalty. So. Wow. Yeah, that one hurts. So first and goal from the 5, and a touchdown wins it for Clinton. Good stop.
Good stop.
Yeah, I don't think he got anything. Maybe a yard, if anything.
Again.
So going to be second and goal from maybe about the 4. They maybe give him about a yard there. So.
Their best bet is to get this quarterback on the roll. If they roll him out, he's got a chance to take somebody else.
So second and goal from the 4.
God, it stopped him again.
2.
You're going to see it 2 more times.
Well, Blake, I wonder what do you do? So if we stop him this time, do you kick the field goal and go for the tie, or do you try to just run it in there?
No, you go for it twice.
I think they probably will too. I think
if you're
would.
Clinton, you're winning this game right here. You don't go to another one.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's like Gibbs is taking a timeout, so we will take it with him, and we will come back in just a moment.
I'm Justin Pratt, the senior pastor of Clear Springs Baptist Church. While we take a break, I want to invite you and your family to come and join us at Clear Springs Baptist Church at the Crossroads in beautiful Corryton, Tennessee.
All right, guys, we are back. So big down here, third.
It's a good shot by the drone there, looking straight down on the goal line.
From 2, third and goal from the 2. Clinton scores a touchdown, they win.
They're going to play big boy football right here that's coming right up the middle.
I think he's in there. I don't see a signal from the ref yet, though.
There's your ball game.
Yep, they did. So, wow. Boy, Gibbs did a tremendous job to even get it to overtime. So, a really great ball game tonight. Obviously, wish Gibbs had come out on top, but
not a river to dump him in.
But Gibbs will go down tonight, 53-50. But tremendous, hard-fought game, and yeah, it's a shame that somebody had to lose this one. So that's just a.
I wonder why the refs are running so fast for. It's almost like they screwed up a bunch.
Really good game though tonight. So, again, like I said, one of those you kind of wish neither team had to lose, but yeah, give Clinton credit. They just we couldn't stop them all night and able to get it in the end zone when it mattered. So well, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in and hanging with us so late here. Again, thank you all for joining us. And like I said, we will be doing next week's game from Carson Newman. That'll be senior night. So so make sure to join us, and I think we'll be able to show some of those pregame festivities and so forth as well. So kind of neat to be able to do that from Carson Newman. So make sure you join us next week. And again, a couple things we mentioned earlier, but just in conclusion, we got Trunk or Treat coming up at our church next weekend. Next Saturday night, join us for that. Special guest speakers in November on Monday nights, guest preachers. So keep all those events in mind. And again, we thank you guys for being here. Blake, enjoyed doing it with you tonight. Appreciate you being here. And we will see you guys next week. So.
On behalf of the Clear Springs Baptist Church Network and our staff, we want to take the time to thank you for watching this football game. We love our community and we love Gibbs. We also want to take this time to give our invitation for you and your family to come join us on Sundays at 10:15, Sunday nights at 6 o'clock, and Wednesday nights at 6:30 at Clear Springs Baptist Church. We have fun for the entire family, and we want to invite you to come and grow with us.